Yeah, I reckon Fuerteventura could be a good bet. Oh, good morning, it's Sunday, and with weather like this, no wind, the sea is perfect conditions. I think it's time to go Fuerteventura, baby. I think we're going to jump on the Lineas Romero foot passenger ferry. We're going to walk from here over to the harbour. I haven't got my ticket yet, but I've sent a WhatsApp. I might have to pay for it, I don't know. And then we're going to head over. Let's go. Ferry to Fuerteventura. That's something new, isn't it? Well, it's not new, but it's a little bit different for a Sunday. Let's go. Let's see what is going on. So, good morning. If you've joined us here on TikTok, you are live. And if you're watching this on Facebook, on YouTube, I'm putting the lives back on this channel, the Mr. Travel On channel. So I created a new channel called Full On with Mr. Travel On, and that was supposed to be me being very naughty. And the lives started to get a little bit naughty as well, so I thought I better put them on there. But I'm just going to behave myself from now on. I'm not going to get myself in any trouble because, well, I'm just going to be a good boy today. If I can, I'm going to try not. Well, I'm definitely going to have a rant or two. I've got loads of things to rant about. But yes, the Full On show or the Full On channel, I have got to do more with it. I've got to crack on with it. I've got to do some stuff. I'm heading back to England on Thursday to create a separate TikTok page as well, which will be Full On with Mr. Travel On. And on there will be everything not travel related, just general shite, basically. And because it's in the UK, well, who knows? If I get views, TikTok might pay. So let's see. But that's the plan. So good morning. If you just joined us, I'm in Playa Blanca at the moment. I am getting that ferry just there, the Lineas Romero foot passenger ferry, over to Fuerteventura on this beautiful clear day. And you are coming with me. If you want to book trips, tours and excursions, www.travelon.world is the website to visit, and use the code WEEKEND and you will get yourself a little discount, okay? The weekend code I put on every weekend, well, most weekends, and it gives you a bigger discount than the normal one, okay? So use that. It's only valid on the weekends, but you can save yourself money on trips, tours and excursions. Neil's put the link up there, and if you want to budget your holiday, well, you can pay a deposit and you can pay the balance on the day. It's as simple as that. So let's go. If you're new to the channel, make sure to follow. Welcome to Lanzarote, Playa Blanca, and welcome to the Mr. Travel On channel, where I talk everything travel, give you up-to-date information, and give you the latest in travel news, because there's bloody loads of it at the moment. Everything's travel. If you haven't seen the video I did the other day, yesterday, on Martin Lewis, I've upset some old dears, and I've upset some old dears that sit there, you know, flicking it to Martin Lewis. I didn't slag him off. He basically said that the way to book holidays to be 100% safe if your flight gets cancelled because of this fuel crisis, which doesn't really exist. This is all scaremongering. This is the thing. I know what's going on. I look at what's going on and I tell you the truth, okay? But he said that because of the fuel crisis, will my hotel be refunded if my flight's cancelled? This was from an audience member that literally read it off a piece of paper. You could see she'd been told to say it. But his advice was right. Book with a tour operator, because it's ATOL protected and it's a whole package. So if your flight gets cancelled, they'll refund you the whole holiday. So he was 100% right, and I said that. What I also said was that he's worth 123 million euros, and there's no way in the world he isn't getting told what to say. He is on TV. He's on TV. Why do you think Anton Deck present every single programme going? You know, there's so many presenters in the world, but no. They handpick who they want for TV, and they tell them what to say. So it's as simple as that. And that was all I was saying, that, you know, these travel experts and experts in general that you see on the TV have been put there because they do as they're told and they nod their head. So it's as simple as that. And if I was getting paid 123 million and they said to me, can you do me a favour and say that best to book for a package holiday, provided it wasn't going to, you know, screw you over or promote gambling or anything like that, then I'd do it, you know, I'd do it. So it's as simple as that. Look at these views, absolutely stunning. Look at that. It's called a programme for a reason. Oh, whoever just said that, what an amazing thing to say. Yes, exactly. Wow, that is good. I like my conspiracy theories. Programming. But it's true, isn't it? It's true. I mean, you've got that Simon Calder. He's the travel expert. He's been around for years, he has. He's been around for years, but he's the travel expert for The Independent. But these people are told what to say. Can you imagine them ringing me up? Oh, we know that you do travel and you advise people. What's going on with this fuel crisis? Would you like to come on TV and say it? Yeah, all right, no worries. I'd get straight on. She'd say, so can you tell these worried people about their holidays, you know, what they need to expect of a fuel crisis? I'd be like, well, it's all absolute BS, isn't it? And surely those knobheads that are running the world could sort this out in 10 minutes. But no, they can't, can they? I'd unleash. I'd be banned within the first minute. But there you go. We're not going to get into that today. But I did upset some old dears for sure. They just don't get it, do they? Right, come on, let's go. Let's talk boats. Boats and hose. Less the hose. Right, so this is the catamaran that does the crossing over to Marina Rubicon. So this used to be in Puerto del Carmen, but they built a new one and they brought this one down here, and this now does a nice little mini cruise. So if you're coming over for the summer and you've got kids, this is ideal because it's only a short cruise. It does what you need to do, look. And then they also do the water bus, which takes you from here to Marina Rubicon. If you do that on a Wednesday and Saturday, then you can see the market. So you've got a couple of options here, all available on the website, www.travelon.world. It is cheap enough as it is, but if you use the code WEEKEND, you'll save yourself even more. And the options you've got on here is a mini cruise over to Papagayo, where you can swim, snorkel, and enjoy your day. Or you can do what's called shop and swim, where they'll drop you at the market in the morning and then pick you up in the afternoon and then take you for the swimming and stuff in Papagayo. Or if you want to and just want to go to Marina Rubicon, you can use it as a hop-on taxi sort of ferry. So www.travelon.world is where you book that, okay? The divers are getting ready. They're going out on a boat. And I'm going to show you the harbour of Playa Blanca first. This is where you used to get your ferry. So you used to get your ferry over here. This was the old style offices. And the ferry actually used to pull up here before they built all this new area. Thank you, Mark. Good morning to you. But now, with the new area they've built, we're going over there to the Lineas Romero, and the big car ferries pull up here. That's the Fred Olsen and the Armas. I'm just going to check, see if they've sent me this boarding card on WhatsApp, or whether I have to go and see Phil and get this sorted. So what else is happening? Let's talk. Give me if you got any questions about anything, let me know. Anything travel related, anything at all. If it's a good question, our moderators will pin it and I'll be able to answer it. If I can't answer it, well, there you go. Oh, look at that. I've got my bloody boarding card. Absolutely fantastic. And I don't even think I need to go and see Phil. But I'll tell you what you do. So if you book the ferry on our website, www.travelon.world, right, you've got two options. I've got a new option as well on there. So if you just want to take the foot passenger ferry, which is the one I'm going on, then choose without car, and you can either go direct, or you can choose with a bus pickup if you're stopping in Puerto del Carmen and Costa de Guise, and they'll pick you up and bring you down. I think it's 3 days a week. Once you get your ticket, you pop in here. This is the main building. And you go to the Lineas Romero office over here, look. I'll show you here. And this is where you get your boarding card. Just here. Oh, morning again, Phil. I'm back. I'm back to business. I'm going over. Do I need to give you that? No? I'm sorted, no? I'm sorted. Oh, he's going to print me ticket. Do you want to say hello, Phil? The ledge. Look, come and see this man here. And this lovely young lady here, look. And they'll give you your ticket, so you need to come and get him. I came in here yesterday because I was doing a video on the ferry, and then I woke up this morning. I thought, you know what, I'm going to go over Fuerteventura. It's a good day for it, isn't it?
It's
right.
A cracking day for it.
Answers on a postcard. How old do you think this guy is? Because it shocked me yesterday. How old? Give us your young looking face. Come on. Oh yeah, he's looking. How old? 22?
23 last week.
45, 58. Now I think. How old are you, Phil?
I don't really want to say. Born in 1965.
1965. Do the maths. I tell you what, if I look like that when I'm at that age, I'm going to be happy. Right. Have a good day.
Have a good day.
Enjoy yourself. I don't know why I'm going over.
It's a bit of fun, isn't it?
You got me in the mood yesterday. See you later. Have a good one. Right, come on, we're off. Right, so we've got our ticket here, look. And let's go. So you come out of this way. Once you've got your ticket from there, you come out this way, look. And if you've got a car ferry, then you get it here, the Armas and the Fred Olsen. And on our website, you can book the car ferry as well now. And that will give you an option. So you will go through to Ferry Hopper, which is our partner now with ferries all over the world. Even if you go in Tenerife, Gran Canaria, in fact, wherever you're going in the world, you can book a ferry with us very soon. But at the moment, just in the Canary Islands. And Ferry Hopper is like a comparison site which will show you the best deals in real time. So if you want a car, just click that and you'll be able to get your ticket to go over with a car. My opinion, I would select the Armas ferry. It's an older boat, but I think it's more fun, if I'm honest with you. I actually think it's more fun. The Fred Olsen's a bit more sort of plush, but it's a bit boring. I like the fun stuff. There you go. Neil's pinning the website up there. So if you've got any questions, let me know. Yesterday was a fantastic day. It was beautiful. I came down here, did a couple of videos, one, the Martin Lewis one, and one all about the ferries, which is why I'm going over today, just to get some more footage as well. So there you go. What have you lot been up to? What have you lot been up to? What have you been watching on the TV? Anything of interest? I watched on Netflix the most weirdest and frustrating thing that I've ever seen. It is called Should I Marry the Murderer, or something along them lines. Have you seen it? Let me know in the comments. Give me a yes if you've seen it. I don't want to ruin it for anybody, but you have to go and watch this. To me, this sums up the younger generation, and I feel like an old man saying that. But I just couldn't feel sorry for this girl. I don't know, I couldn't. The police were terrible. They treated her really badly. So long and short, she got together with this bloke, and he told her that he'd murdered somebody. And she grassed him up to the police, but then sort of went back with him. And then was like posting pictures, and it was really, really odd. What are your thoughts on this? What are your thoughts? Did you think that she was mental and crazy? Or do you actually like feel sorry for her? I was in two minds, because the police just didn't look after her one bit. But she was a doctor. This was what the scary thing was. She was actually a doctor. Defo off her head, somebody just said. She was mental, wasn't she? I told Mrs. Travel On to watch it because she hasn't seen it. No, right, she was from Scotland. She was from Scotland, Glasgow, but she was bloody off her box. But it did sum up the youth of today. They all seem a little bit lost, and I feel old saying it, but it was crazy. Anyway, go and watch it if you haven't watched it. It's definitely worth a watch. Don't feel sorry for her, but without her, they wouldn't have caught her. That is true, yeah, without her grassing up the boyfriend, then they wouldn't have... So the boyfriend confessed to kill him. He actually knocked somebody over, but then buried the body. I don't want to ruin it all for you, but it was crazy. Honestly, it was crazy. But she was that devastated by it. Then she grassed him up, but then she stayed with him, like for a long, long time. Back out with him? I don't know. Very weird. Very odd. She moved in with him. Right, come on, look. We've got all these little boats here. Would you fancy owning a boat? they're quite expensive to run, but down here, and again on our website, I don't want to keep pushing the website this morning, but I've got to make some money, haven't I? www.travelon.world, yeah? You can book the little boats as well, which you can drive yourself. So you can rent these little boats. They're only small ones like these ones here. You don't need a licence, and they'll just give you the boat and say, crack on, go round to Papagayo. So that is something we are going to do soon as well. Now the weather's better, them clouds are looking a bit strange. Got to be careful what I said. Mrs. Travelon got one of her videos removed about the weather because she said something about the clouds. So they're definitely up to something. But yes, this is where you get the boats from Playa Blanca. And then Puerto del Carmen has a harbour as well. From there you get Isle of Papagayo. You've got the Puerto Calero, which has got submarine safaris, and Cat Lanza and Graciosa as well. www.travelon.world. Use the code weekend, go over there, have a look at the boat trips. If you're worried about all this nonsense of flights getting cancelled, pay a deposit and then pay the rest on the day. Simple as. And if anything happens with your flight or anything like that, which it won't because it's all scaremongering nonsense, but if it ever does, then you'll get a full refund anyway, okay? So you've got nothing to worry about. That is what we're doing. One more thing on the website and the business, make sure to download the Travelon World app as well. That's new, and that shows you all the bars and restaurants that you can enjoy. All of those bars and restaurants there, look, along the Playa Blanca front. Some of them, and eventually a lot of them, will offer you a discount off your meal when you show that you've downloaded the app, and you'll be able to save some money. And the idea is, with that money that you save, you can use it against trips, tours and excursions. There is a plane heading that way that's looking dodgy as hell. But it has come from the airport, so there you go. But some very strange things, isn't it? That's not normal. Anyway, we won't get into conspiracies today. We are not getting into conspiracies. Right, let us know anything else that you want to know. Yes, you need a passport if you're coming over, so you have to bring your passport to go over to Fuerteventura. Even though you're staying in the Canary Islands in Spain, you are going over to another island, so you need your passport. So always remember that. You don't need your passport to go to... Boom! Here we go, look, we're on. Gracias, amigo. Gracias. Buen día. Right, come on. So getting on and off the ferry, is it suitable for those in wheelchairs and those with disabilities? Well, you need to come up this ramp. So provided you are able to get out of the chair or whatever you require and get up this ramp, then you can. If you can't, then you have to book one of the bigger ferries, which is the Fred Olsen and the Armas, okay, because they have the special lifts and stuff. So again, on the website, you'll be able to pick one of those as well. So there you go. And up here, look, you've got some dodgy music on, and we've got all these lovely places to sit. So we're going to show you the views as we head off. We're going to show you the views as we head off over to Corralejo. Look at these views here already. This is stunning. Look at that. So you've got Playa Blanca Harbour there, look. And there's no wind whatsoever. This is why I thought I'll come over, because it's just a great day for it. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. My cyclist friends, look, have brought their bikes on. Oh my gosh. And then over there, look, you've got the Playa Blanca beach. All the way down there. You can walk all the way down there to Papagayo. You've got the Playa Dorada beach there. And then moving all the way down there, you've got Marina Rubicon. And then finally Papagayo at the end. There you go. How much is the ferry? Go onto the website and have a look. It's around 38 return, I think. 38 return. Let's go downstairs. I'll show you this. So we're going to head off in a minute. We've got 10 minutes actually. 10 minutes to depart. What can we do in 10 minutes? Shall I just show you the ferry, or should we go for a little wander? We'll have a little nose around. I'll talk to you about some of these bars and restaurants over here, look. I'll show you inside as well. So inside, look, you got disabled toilets. Nice big toilets inside. Nice and clean. You got the legend that's David. I'm back. I'm going over.
Really?
I got in the mood yesterday.
Okay.
So I came in here yesterday just to do a little video, and I just got the buzz. Good morning. You're not going over to Fuerteventura, are you? So am I. Good morning. She's got the coffees in as well. Happy days. Wow. Are they strong, are they? Well, that's what you need. So you're going over for the day then, yeah?
Cycling.
You're doing a bit. You bought them bikes up there. Them yours up there. Why'd you put them up there? Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, normally.
And where are you stopping? What hotel?
You can stay in the villa, it's a French villa at the back of the marina.
Nice. Weather's good.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, it's a good day to go over today. That's why I woke up this morning, no wind, sun shining, and I thought, you know what, I'm going over there.
Yeah.
I don't usually.
So
Well,
whereabouts are you going when you arrive?
oh, I'm just going to walk. I'll just walk all the way. I'll walk through Corralejo. You're live on TikTok now. Look, to 600 people. Look, say hello. Look, somebody might be watching you from back home. There you go. Tell them to get on. Let me give you some of these stickers. Look, get them on your suitcases. You can have my face on your case. Enjoy your day. Lovely to meet you. See you later. There you go. Look. Ferry's €38. Thank you very much, Alfie, and good morning to you. Out here, look. Takes you to the front of the boat. Before, you used to be able to stand there, but I think because when it's a dodgy day, yes, Captain 2, he's got the milk on the go for the cups of tea. What's down there? Oh my God, is that the engine?
No.
Cameras? Yeah.
Está lo que es el aceite y
There you
todas
go.
esas cosas.
You go for a sleep down there. You know what I'd be doing down there. And you got these lovely comfortable seats here. Look at this. Absolutely fantastic. Right, we are going to head upstairs, I think. I think we'll head upstairs. And we'll have a seat, and then we'll wait for this bad boy to take off, and then I'll chat to you lot and see what's going on in the world. Let's get going. Where should we sit? Away from that music. But it's like when you're in a car and you're waiting for the traffic to go, and then the traffic next to you moves, doesn't it? And then you feel like you're moving, but then you're not. There you go, Craigie TV. He was here a few weeks ago doing loads of videos and lives around. Look at that. So we're going to have a good old view of Playa Blanca. These are all the bars and restaurants. Look that you've got over there. Loads to enjoy. Starts at Yum Yums. There's a new one being built next to Yum Yums. Is that ready yet? No, it's not. There's a new one being built next to Yum Yums, which is going to be like a cocktail bar. And then along here is all the different bars and restaurants and things like that. Loads of shops, beautiful beaches. It is a gorgeous place. Thank you very much, Mark. Make sure to get on to the YouTube channel, follow Mr. Travel On and The Full On Show, or The Full On with Mr. Travel On. And that's going to be the new TikTok channel as well, coming out this week. The end of this week, we'll have a new TikTok channel, Full On with Mr. Travel On, and I'm going to say all sorts of naughty things on that one, because if it gets banned, it gets banned. I've got to behave myself. The world is changing. The world is changing. And we'll talk about that on the way back as well, old Martin Lewis and stuff like that, and TV and all that. Went last year, fantastic. Right, come on, are we off? Does that look normal to you, that sky? Does that sky look normal to you? In the evening, Timofire trip are running. Is the evening Timofire trip running? Yes, Mel, it is. It's on the website. So this is a bit of an exclusive, actually, Mel. So I'm glad you've mentioned it. Yeah, there is an evening up to Timofire Volcano. It's not cheap. And it used to only be available to TUI, but now it's available to other tour operators. Because I'm not a tour operator, I can't just sell it. There's no one that actually does. It's very exclusive. So on the website, you can go on and you click the link and it'll take you to another website called Get Your Guide. Don't ever book on that site, please, because they're our main competitor. But if you do book it, then obviously it's like booking through me, but you'll be able to do that. It's the only way I could secure it at the moment, but it is on there. Have a little look. But yeah, they're the big boys. They're the corporate company. They're the ones that, hold all the power, but sometimes you have to swallow your pride and get involved, don't you? So there you go. It's all about partnerships. It's all about partnerships. And I try and make partnerships with reputable companies. I also try and partner with people as well, but most of them stab me in the back. most of the people of this world stab me in the back, but there you go. Let's have a look. What else have we got? I thought we were going then. They've just totally blagged us. Come over this way, look. I've got to be careful because there's people on there and I don't want to... Oh, look, he's going to take you. Come on, get up. You got work to do. Come on. The captain, look, he's going to be taking that off in a minute, look. There's the views, look. Already done Rancho, Texas. That's a great place. Yeah, I was going to tell you some news. I'm not going to tell you some news. I'm going to tell you some news. My eldest Jack, if you didn't know, worked at Rancho, Texas. But he doesn't anymore. Starts a new job on Monday. I am not going to tell you too much about it because it's his personal life. But he's got a fantastic job. I will tell you at one point. But he starts tomorrow. His new job, fantastic opportunity as well. As I said, I'm not going to go too much into it because he'll kill me. But he's quite excited. Do you do jet ski excursion? Yes, Emma. Go onto the website again. You can choose 20 minutes, which is a fast jet ski. You can choose 40 minutes, 60 minutes, and 120 minutes. So you can actually book a 2-hour jet ski, which will go from Puerto del Carmen down to Papagayo, which is, I'll show you Papagayo in a minute. Thank you very much for all them well wishes for Jack. He's only 18, but he's done. He's bored. He's bored basically. You know, he's like me. He needs to be motivated, and he needs to be learning, and he needs to be doing things that you know. There's a reason, you know. Climb the ladder, but in some companies there's no climbing the ladder, is there? So I think, well, he's got a job with a company that maybe could have a lot of opportunities. But again, I'll tell you another time. Oh, here's the Fred Olsen, look. So this is the other little Fred Olsen. You can book this one as well, but this is the one we recommend, Lineas Romero. Why? Well, Lineas Romero is a Canarian company. Fred Olsen was always the car ferry, and because they saw Lineas Romero doing so well with this boat, they decided to do this and bring this one in. So I don't like that. I'm all for competition, but when competition's needed. I don't think they needed to bring this boat over. They already had a big ferry with foot passengers and cars. Why would they need to do this? It was only literally to compete with Lineas Romero. And as I said, Lineas Romero is a Canarian company, the best one. And these are a big sort of corporate company. So yeah, I thought it was a bit out of order, but there you go. That's a nice shot, isn't it? Of seeing this coming in. A few people on there. Definitely not as comfortable, but I do like the tables and chairs up the top, look. They look cool, don't they? But it hasn't got the leather seats at the bottom. See where the windows are? But there you go. So if you want foot passenger and you want a little boat over, this is the one that you want, okay? The one that I'm on, not this one here that's coming in. Problem with Lanzarote is the competitive nature of people in general. So I'll give you an example. If that bar restaurant there was a Chinese restaurant and did really well, and it was quite busy most nights, they would open another 3 or 4 Chinese restaurants right next door. It's just mental. And this is the thing. People, they don't like it when somebody else is doing good. It's just the mentality here. It's crazy. They just either copy, get jealous and bitter. But that's the world we live in, isn't it? It's the world we live in. Right, there you go. Come on, we're off. Let's go. We're officially on the road or on the water, heading over to Fuerteventura. Look, here we go, look. Woo! Oh my God. This vehicle is now reversing. But honestly, you'll see some amazing views, look, coming out here. I love it. All the little boats heading out, look. I don't think I could ride a boat because I would be scared, look. That looks like, how's he going to brake? How's that boat going to brake? I wouldn't like that. Oh, here we go. We're off. We are off ski. Off to Fuerteventura. So if you just joined us, make sure to hit the heart button, share the live. Let's get as many people as we can. I tried to book Oasis Wildlife through you, but it took me to get your guide. Yes, that's another one we're doing, Gemma. Don't worry, just book it. But yeah, I saw that. I might have to change that back actually. Let's see. We'll see. But that's good that you actually clicked on it and didn't book. So I need to look at that actually. We will look at that. I'll look at that this week. Right, there you go. Beautiful views of Playa Blanca as we head over. Look, there's the big Fred Olsen there. So you've got the big Fred Olsen car ferry just there, look. And then you've got the Armas ferry here. And hang on a minute. The hell is that? What is that? We've got another ferry? I have no idea what that ferry is. That's brand spanking new. So there's the Armas. Look, the Armas is the one that I sort of recommend as the car ferry. It's actually the roughest looking of the two. The Fred Olsen is a lot more plush and posh, but I just like the Armas because it's got 3 levels and it's a little bit more fun. And I think when you're on holiday, you want that sort of fun environment, don't you? You want that sort of entertainment, if you like. And we're heading over there. Look, beautiful views of Fuerteventura already on this clear day. Yes, get in there, baby. And there's some views of Playa Blanca, look. That is stunning. Got all the mountain views over there. Oh, it's a little bit rocky. The things I do for you on a Sunday. Over there, look, you've got Montaña Roca. And all the way up there, you've got the lighthouse. So you can actually walk all the way from the lighthouse, which is in the distance there, literally all the way along the front of Playa Blanca. This is how long the walk is, just so you know, into town. Carry on walking past Playa Dorada. Carry on walking through Marina Rubicon. And eventually you could get to Papagayo, which is just over there. That is a long old walk, but it's definitely worth it. There's the Iberostar Lanzarote Park Hotel. Oh, there we go, look. I do love a good old Fuerteventura Lanzarote view, look. So I'm going to show you views of Corralejo as we enter Corralejo. I'm going to have a little walk around Corralejo. We're going to get the 12 o'clock ferry back. And it should be a good old day. So stay where you are. Make sure to heart the thing. Let's see if we can get 1 million. Let's see if we can get 1 million likes today. We've done it before, haven't we? We've got 1 million likes before. Do you remember? The good old days. I'm going back to business, to the good old days. Let's see if we can get 1 million likes. Any flying fish melt? Not at the moment, but when you do cross here, a lot of people ask, can you see whales and dolphins? Chances of seeing whales and dolphins on this stretch is slim. But sometimes you see the flying fish, and they're a pretty cool sight to see. They just hop out the water. I'm tapping as fast as I can. Get on it. Get tapping. Tapping and sharing. Let's get as many people as we can on. Come on. Whereabouts are you now? I'm in Puerto del Carmen. Can I see you? No, Alem. Puerto del Carmen is all the way down there. So there's that other ferry. I don't know what that is. Valeria. But that is heading in to Playa Blanca. If that's there when I get there, we're going to go and have a little nose at that. I'll see if I can find out what that ferry is. Valeria. I know that Armas bought a new ferry, but I wonder if that's the one. You can see over to Papagayo that way. I'm going to show you in a minute. But look at that for a view. That is absolutely stunning, isn't it? So if you've got any questions about anything, travel, Canary Islands, Fuerteventura, Lanzarote, Gran Canaria, Tenerife, drop us a good question and our moderators will pin it for you. Any walking tours that you can suggest? Not really, Nodger. There used to be hiking tours, but nobody really does them anymore. I think it's one of them things that not many people book because you can just go and walk, I suppose. I would just get walking, just walk and walk and walk. But yeah, there used to be like hiking. You can walk all the way to the top of the the Montaña Roca there, so that's a good old walk, but you don't need a tour guide for that. But if you want one, there is Alejandro that will take you up there, and that's on our website as well, and he'll meet you at the bottom and walk you up and tell you about things. So I suppose walking tours where they tell you about things is quite interesting, isn't it? Right, come on. I've got to give someone a shout out. Who? Mark Joyce is a long time watcher and a rising star in your live. Well, there you go, Mark. Apparently I've got to give you a shout out, look. Oh, and Amanda Taylor. What's all this? This is new on the live. Or maybe it's just that I don't ever see it. There you go. I've got to give you, I don't know what all, I'll go. TikTok, it's like, give this person a shout out for being a rising star. Looks like you're all rising stars. If you're a rising star, there's your shout out. I bloody may as well just stay here all day shouting your name out. Los Sacos, 25 days. I love Los Sacos. So as I said, when I do the lives on TikTok, I record in 4K, okay? So I've got 2 cameras, and I always upload everything that you see onto YouTube. I was uploading it to my new channel, The Full On Show, or Full On with Mr. Travel On, but I'm going back to just uploading it to the normal Mr. Travel On channel now. So for those of you that are watching now on the catch-up, welcome back. Sorry you might have missed me over the last few weeks. I was trying something with a new channel. I'm going back to business. What's Morro Hablé like? Full of Germans, Gillian. So Morro Hablé is the south of Fuerteventura. Where we're going is Corralejo, which is just there, look. And I think it's market day today. So we're going to go into the El Campasario shopping centre. We're going to walk up to there, have a little look at the market, and then head back at 12 on the 12 o'clock. So it's going to be a long day. I've got 2 phones, plenty of battery chargers, and we're rocking and rolling. And this is what it's all about. Hello from Coventry, Farrow Park. From Coventry? Farrow Park on Tuesday, brilliant. This is Travel On's from Coventry. I'm back in Birmingham on Thursday till Monday. So next week's live, depending on what time my flight is, I don't know where we'll be. There we go, and I'm going to go in fact and pick up some fantastic luggage. I have decided that I'm going to review luggage. I'm going to find the best luggage, but we're starting with the most expensive. Why not, eh? Why not? Somebody wanted to do a collaboration, a lovely big luggage company, and I said, why not? Send me some luggage, I will do a collaboration. May as well try and make some money on other things, hadn't I? You're going up the tower. Are you going up the tower? Mark, if you want me to walk all the way up that tower, I will. I'll take the stairs as well. I won't take the lift. Yes, we will, Mark. Mark's gonna stay on all morning. He's gonna smash that heart button and share the live to make me go up the tower. And last time I did it, my legs were shaking like a shitting dog afterwards. And my legs have just recovered from doing CrossFit. Bloody, I'll tell you about that on the route. There you go, look at that. Alice has got a sticker, fantastic. If you want my face on your case as well, you can have a look. I think the link in bio, you can order your stickers, and usually Mrs. Travel On sends them out from Lanzarote, but if you order this week, it's travelonshop.com. You'll see the merchandise for Mr. Travel On. You can order a set of 4 stickers, have my face on your case, and I can send them from the UK, but you've got to order them before Thursday. If you order them after Thursday, they'll take a little bit of more time to be sent because Mrs. Travel On will be sending them out. But you can order them, okay? And I'll post them from Birmingham as soon as I land, or on Friday. There you go. Tell you what, it's all about the plug-in this morning, hasn't I? I feel like I'm coming one of them follow my journey people. Follow my journey as I head over to Fuerteventura. I'm on a constant holiday, and all I ask is that you send me everything that you own. Oh, I need you to support this channel so I can bring you my life, so I can show you what my life's like. Buy me a coffee so I can show you what my life's like. I'll give you no information whatsoever. I'll just show you that I've moved from the UK and how easy it is, and now I'm living in Thailand with my husband and 2 children. They're not going to school, and we look like we live in a commune. But please follow my journey, buy me a coffee, like, follow and subscribe, pay a monthly fee, I'll give you some special content. It's unbelievable, isn't it, these people online, these travel influencers, that's what they call themselves, travel influencers. Thank you, Nicola, I'm going to behave myself. But they call themselves travel influencers, and they don't influence anything, they just ask you to pay for their life. It just drives me mad. The latest ones is those people that move from the UK. So they go, they come on and they set a channel up, and the husband will come on because it's all his idea, or sometimes it's the lady actually, and they'll come on and go, we're done with the UK and we're moving, follow our journey. Follow what? What do you mean follow your journey? You mean pay you money so that you can move from England, while I sit in England wishing that I could do that. And they honestly think that they're going to make a load of money doing that. There you go, someone just says it don't last long. Exactly, Alan. Follow my journey. And then they realise, no, nobody really, well, only the idiots are actually paying to watch your life unfold. The normal people are just having a little browse and slagging you off to their mates. And then by the time they realise, they're back in Coventry saying, yeah, it didn't work for us. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Right, there you go. The flat earth is there, look. There you go, look. Right, come on. Showed you enough of that. Let's go. I've got to be careful because I don't want to film too many people, but I'm going to go this way and downstairs. Let's go. Boom, boom, boom. Let's show you down here, look. This will be another view down here. Hopefully you can hear me. Oh, look at that. Right by the engine, look. That is gorgeous. No flying fish as yet. Did you see one? Let me know if you see a flying fish. I will look out for them. But again, that gives you an idea, look, of where you can walk all the way from the lighthouse there, look. All the way down to Papagayo, which is just over there. Look, let's go over here, look. I'll show you Los Lobos. You can get some views of Fuerteventura from the front, look. There you go, right from the front of the boat there, look. There's Fuerteventura in all its glory. There's the giant sand dunes, look. That's the beautiful sand dunes of Fuerteventura, and that's Los Lobos over there, which is an uninhabited island, which I'll tell you about in a minute. I'll take you over this way, look, and show you Los Lobos. Let me get my shades back on. So there's Lobos, look. An uninhabited island. If you fancy going to Los Lobos, there's a couple of ways to do it. There's a speedboat that takes you from Puerto del Carmen and will take you right over to Los Lobos Island. There is nothing on there. There's like one shop. No, there's not a shop. I'm lying to you completely. There is one bar. There is a couple of houses, which I don't know who owns them or lives there, but I'd love to stay there. You're not allowed to stay there overnight, apparently. I don't know whether these people with the little houses do. So there's one bar and restaurant that serves meat or fish and drinks. That's it. And it is like a desolate island. And when you pull up there on the speedboat, honestly, it's like something out of a James Bond film. And you can book that. It's called the Biosfera Los Lobos boat. And it's www.travelon.world. Where am I off to today, Emma? We are heading over to Fuerteventura, and I'm just showing you Los Lobos over there. You can't really see with that in the way, can you? You try and manoeuvre the camera there. I think as we get past, we'll get a better view of Los Lobos. But it's certainly worth going and having a little nose. There's a good view, look, of Fuerteventura, look, from the front of the boat. I wish they'd let you stand right at the front, because it's loads of fun. But I guess for safety, they don't do it anymore. They used to. Back in the day, you could do everything, couldn't you? Before the health and safety crew got involved, you could do whatever you wanted. You could have fun. There we go, look. So look, plenty of seats, look. Plenty of places to sit. So if you don't want to sit outside, you don't want to sort of catch the sun, you don't want the wind, then sitting inside is the best. It's a little bit warm. They have got air conditioning, but oh my god, we got one of the here. Here we go. Look, lovely views again. So now you can really see Lanzarote. You can see right over there. Look, would be where Puerto del Carmen is, all the way at the end down there. And again, there's Los Lobos over there. Is it attainable to buy property in Playa Blanca to permanently move there? Poppy, there's a big thing about moving here after Brexit, so it's not really, well, it's sort of possible, but it's not. I believe they do something called a golden visa. If you go on my YouTube channel, I did a chat with Lydia Fain, the Lanzarote consultancy, she's called. Contact her and she'll tell you what you need to do that. As for buying properties, the prices are sky high at the moment, but everybody's buying, so I don't know where the money's coming from anything. But yeah, it is possible. Anything's possible. People are doing it. I never moved to Lanzarote. I ended up just sort of landing here after working with the tour operators, so it wasn't like I upped and left with the kids or anything like that. Craigie TV sent a balloon. Don't send me balloons, Craigie TV. Craigie DTV, don't send me anything. You keep your balloons. For Craigie DTV, look, Travel Vision, he's doing some travel stuff. I think he used to live here as well. He's looking to move back over, so maybe speak to him. I don't know what he's doing with that. But he has certainly been around Lanzarote doing loads of videos and, of course, promoting Mr. Travel On, which is what I like. And if you book through his link, then he'll earn a little bit of commission. So while I'm at the moment getting partnerships together and deals and stuff like that with other partners, you can also partner with Travel On. And if you do, you get your own special link. And if you send that out to people, if you've got a following or anything like that, then you'll earn yourself a little bit of commission. There you go. Can't say fairer than that. And that's what it's all about. If you're gonna do this, channels and that, then it's about that. It's about making your own money. It's not about follow my journey and all this nonsense and buy me a coffee, pay me to do videos and stuff. You have to look at your own ways of doing things and partner with big companies. Where are we up to this morning? Island hopping. Yes, Steve. So, if you just joined us, welcome to the live. If you're watching on YouTube, this is back on the Mr. Travel On channel, which I'm sure you'll be glad to hear. And we are heading over to Fuerteventura for the day, and I'm on best behaviour. I haven't had one rant as yet, have I? Rant is coming. But the ranting, you see, needs to go back onto the full-on channel. I am going to carry on with the ranting, but it will go over on the naughty channel. We'll call it the naughty step, shall we? So I'm going to do some more lives over there, but it'll be nothing to do with travel. It'll be to do with ranting and getting banned. And that'll be on the new channel. So I'm going to set up the new channel full on with Mr. Travel On. And if that gets banned, it can get banned 100 times, you know? We'll just crack on with it. I just got to be really, really careful with these channels because I've built them for so long and they can just pull the rug from underneath you within seconds. I always say there's no HR department when you're doing social media for not a living, but those people that do social media for a living. And things are changing. I'll tell you about that en route as well. Once we get off this boat, we can have a good old chat. There is Los Lobos, look. Absolutely stunning island, look. That is gorgeous. So you can walk the whole of that in the time that you can go over there. So as I said, if you want to go over to Los Lobos from Lanzarote, there is a speedboat that takes you over there, Los Lobos it's called, and it's on the website under the boat trip section, www.travelon.world. Use the code WEEKEND, you'll save yourself some money this weekend only. And it will take you into a little cove there and you can explore the island. There's nothing there, nothing to see. And then the other option is you could actually get the ferry over to Fuerteventura like I'm doing. And there is another option on our website where you'll take this ferry And then when you get into Corralejo, you'll jump on another little mini cruise that'll take you over to Los Lobos. So there's a couple of options to get over there. The speedboat's probably the best because it's easier, you know, you don't have to do the ferry as well. Definitely a good old time. Right, before we get to Fuerteventura, I might have to use the toilet. So I'm going to put you down here for a second. Go and see the docking. We're going to go and see the docking. Let's go. Oh, let's go. Let's see where we're going to go. I'll try over here, look. This should give us a good view over here, and there's somewhere for me to hold on. Give me a second. Here we go, look. Your first views of Fuerteventura, look, there. Boom. Look at that. It's quite a built-up place as well. This place is a proper different vibe to Lanzarote as well. This is like, it gives me a sort of hippie vibe. You'll see as we walk around Corralejo. So we're going to walk up to the El Campanario shopping centre because we're going to get the 12 o'clock ferry back. So we've got a good couple of hours here. I don't know why I chose to do this morning after I did CrossFit. So I joined... How many times have I said to you, I am never going to join a sport or an activity that is in a group? Well, I tried CrossFit. Now, don't get me wrong. My legs were killing for days. They have only just stopped hurting. So the exercises were good, but there was people there. We are heading in to Corralejo here, look. So here we go. Here we go, look. So this is where we arrive. Oh, it's been painted. Got some new paint there, look. So when you get the ferry, you'll come in here, whether it be the car ferry or the foot passenger ferry that we're on today, Lineas Romero. And you'll come in here, look. And there's the little mini cruise that will take you over to Los Lobos, look. That one's looking a bit rocky. And there's jet skis and all sorts that you can book here. www.travelon.world. We work with that little red boat there, which takes you over to Los Lobos. And we're going to pull in here, look. Oh dear. I still need a wee. I'm definitely going to have a wee before I get off this boat. There you go. Look at that. Some gorgeous beaches down here. Fuerteventura is just well known for its beaches. That's what it's all about. It's all about the beach. The giant sand dunes are that way. If you come over without a car, the chances of you seeing the sand dunes by foot are slim, unless you really like walking. You could definitely do it. You could come over on the 9:30 and you could actually walk to the sand dunes all the way through Corralejo. That's a monster walk. Or you could jump in a taxi. Probably cost you about €10 each way. Or on the website, www.travelon.world, you can actually book a tour. So you can book an actual tour, which will take you over on the ferry like this. A bus will be waiting this side, and then that bus will then take you all the way into the sand dunes and stuff like that, and show you around Fuerteventura with a guide. There you go. Can't say fairer than that. I'm giving you all the options, ain't I? Looks like this is where we're getting off. I don't know whether we're going to get off at the top or the bottom. Yo, you can just go down the ramp on them, can't you? Don't push them, ride them down. Oh, do you love the love hearts? Get them gone.
Yeah, we've got a bag full of them. We've got an order, so we just put them out.
There's a place over here you can actually put them on. Well, there was, unless they got rid of it.
We don't like them.
No, neither do I. But I got a lot of death threats about that. Serious, like people want to kill me. Crazy. Right, come on. We are going to get off. Look, and I think we're getting off upstairs. Here we go, look, nice new painted area here. These guys are getting the ramp up, look. Right, come on, we're gonna go from upstairs, let's go. Boom, there you go, just about in time. Oh, let's get off this boat. Have a good day, all right? See you later. There you go, come on. Nice one, Neil. So heading down here, look. Just let these get off first. We'll be last off. Last off. There we go, look, let me show you some views, look, while we wait. Look at that. This battery on the Apple has already got 20% left. It's a good job I bought chargers and all sorts, because we have still got a good old look around, haven't we? There you go, the harbour there, look. So I'm going to show you all around Corralejo. We're going to walk through Corralejo, and I think we're going to walk up to the Campanario Centre, which is there, and see the market. Do you want to see the market, or do you just want to go through Corralejo? Will we have time to do the market? Have we done the market before? Yeah, we have. Are we going to see your security guard friend? Who's my security? Oh, yeah, the security guard friend, yeah. In the shopping centre. He's helping them take the bikes off. There's some more little boats, look. There's loads of little catamarans here. That's what it's all about. And most of them go over to Los Lobos. Either they go over and like sail along the coast, or they go over and drop you in Los Lobos itself. Market, please, Yvonne says. Just for you, Yvonne, I'll do it. I'll jump in front of you. There we go. We'll go through this way, look. There you go. So you can bring your bikes down. So this is how you get off, look. So if you've got walking difficulties, you have to get down this ramp. So be aware of that. The ramp is there. Adios, amigo.
Ciao.
See you later. Be aware of that. And then you go this way, look. Get on it. See you later. Then you go this way over the new floor. This is a new bouncy floor. It's quite soft. There we go. And we're going to head into Corralejo. So if you want to see the market, we'll do the market. We'll just crack on. We'll crack on. Got 20% battery on this one. I didn't bring a bloody charger for the iPhone. So we'll be swapping to the Samsung once we do that. So this gives you an idea of how far away the harbour is into Corralejo itself. So it's not far at all. And I like this new floor. It's bouncy. I feel like I've got a spring in my step. What's the pole for, Neil? What pole are you running? Oh, market. There you go. These lot are ready. Look, they're taking their bags. A lot of people these days, I was talking to the crew of the boat yesterday, and they said a lot of people are doing like a week in Lanzarote and then a week in Fuerteventura, or vice versa. So you can do that. And this is what my video, if you haven't seen the video that I did on YouTube, and I've put it on here, haven't I? I've put it on TikTok, but the YouTube one's more in depth. So if you didn't see it, Martin Lewis was on his show, and somebody asked a question. I mean, as if the question wasn't planned. If, with the fuel crisis, my flight gets cancelled, will my hotel get refund? And he said no, which is correct, because just because your flight's cancelled, the hotel are no obligation whatsoever to refund your holiday. It's not their fault, is it? So he's correct. But all I said was that this all seems to be part of the master plan of manipulating travel and manipulating citizens, and, you know, this scaremongering of travel, this nonsense. And I'm not saying he's part of it, but the guy's worth £123 million. He's minted, he's a journalist. And, well, that's it, you know? That's all I said, is that anything you see coming through your TV screens is planned. You know, these pop stars, they become legends overnight. How? Because it's planned. They're chosen, handpicked. If you want to be a super duper pop star, then you have to do and say X, Y, and Z. If you... Hang on, Neil's done a poll. 61% want me to go to the market. That's where I'm going there. These are the offices on the other side. So if you're stopping in Fuerteventura and you're coming from Fuerteventura and you're going over the other way, so they're not as plush as Lanzarote, but you've got the Fred Olsen. That's the little ferry to Lobos. Look, Fred Olsen office there, quite nice. You've got the Armas office, which is here, look. And this is for your car ferries. Again, www.travelon.world. And then the Lineas Romero one is this one here. And I'll show you again on the way back. And this is the bus stop as well. So you can actually jump on the local bus if you wanted to. And these are the cars that are waiting to get on to the Fred Olsen, which should be in a minute. So anyway, yes, as I was saying, I was literally just saying that I like that Martin Lewis. I think he gives some good advice, but you're not telling me that him And Simon Calder, who's the other one that works for The Independent, who's been the travel expert for TV for years and years and years. Even when I was a rep, he was bobbing around. You cannot tell me that these people are not told what to say. You cannot tell me that if there is a sponsor on ITV and they bring in one of these experts, that they say, listen, you can't say this because that will upset our sponsor. This is what people don't get. This is what people don't understand. You know, this is it. If Jet2 are paying ITV a load of money to do advertising, and what Martin Lewis said was completely correct, that booking with a tour operator at the moment is the best way to do it. But if it was the other way round and it was booking separately is the best way to do it, and Jet2 was spending a fortune and advertising, they're not going to put that on there, are they? Because they're just not. So do not tell me that he's not getting either paid or told what to say. Good morning.
Hello there, young man.
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm great.
Oh,
Every Sunday.
how did you know I was here? Well, I'm live on bloody TikTok and I forget that I'm live.
How are you getting on?
I'm all right. How are you? You stopping here?
No, yeah, up in Turf and Colours.
Surf. I've heard of that.
Yeah, grand, lovely spot.
Yeah.
Very, very relaxed.
It's right up by the sand dunes, isn't it? Is it up there?
No.
Surfing Colours. I have heard of
From
it.
here in less than 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a grand spot. It's cheap.
What are you doing in Fuerteventura? Why aren't you in Lanzarote? I thought all the Irish people went to Lanzarote.
We swapped. We were in Lanzarote.
You're doing a tour? I was just talking about that.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, Lanzarote in January.
A lot of people are.
And then we
Yeah.
came down here. I'm only down till Tuesday. Then
Yeah.
just down till Wednesday.
A lot of people are coming like over here and then like doing 2 days or 3 days here and then doing a couple of days over there and like flipping between the two.
Yeah,
It's possible.
Thought you would be.
Everyone says that. What do I look? Do I look short on the screen? Do I? So what do you prefer, Lanzarote or Tenerife? Oh, Lanzarote or Fuerteventura?
Oh,
Yeah,
I can't pick it.
it's different here though, isn't it? It's
that's
not.
why I like it here.
But this isn't a Lanzarote vibe. Look,
Yeah,
this
I
is.
like the food here. The food's much nicer.
Is it?
Yeah, but I think it is. I like the fish.
Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot more cultural, isn't
Yeah,
it? Cultural, chilled out, a little bit of a hippie vibe, I say.
Yeah, and surfing and all that.
Are you into your surfing?
No.
No?
So you can see them going around.
Oh, there do you know what? Next time I meet you, you'll have dreadlocks and you'll be bloody surfing. Here, have a couple of stickers. So nice to meet you.
And you, my
See you
friend.
later. Bye. Oh my God, you were on the ferry. Why didn't you come and say hello to me on the ferry?
No, my sister in England's phoned me.
Hello, sister in England. Look, here they are. She's watching you live on TikTok right now. Look, say hello.
Hello.
You having a nice holiday?
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah,
thank
come over Fuerteventura for the day, have you?
Yes.
Yeah. What time? What ferry are you getting back?
We're not sure. We're not sure. Any said we can catch any.
Yeah, there's one at 12, I think, and then I think the
No, we're going later.
you're going
about
later.
5.
Oh, you're gonna have a girls' day out, aren't you? Are you gonna get on it? You're gonna go on the all dayer and get drunk?
No.
No. You're just gonna chill. Where are you stopping in Lanzarote?
Flamenco Beach.
Nice holiday. Enjoying it.
Lovely. thank
The
you.
weather's good.
Oh yes.
Were you worried that the weather was going to be bad? Because it's been awful.
We didn't know. We didn't know it had been awful till we.
See, this is what I keep saying. These people that are watching here, they watch all the news and all the TV, and then they don't know. You didn't even know that the weather was bad.
No.
It was shocking. It was horrible. You've missed the cloud, you've missed the rain, so you're in the good weather. Well, look, I'm going to give you some stickers. What's your sister's name?
Elaine.
Elaine.
And Bob.
And Bob. Bloody hell,
Her
Elaine and Bob.
husband.
Elaine and Bob, look, I'm going to give you 2 stickers as well. Take them back. You have to put them on your suitcase, and I say you can have my face on your case. Boom. Lovely to meet you. See you later. Bye. Elaine and Bob ringing. Get on it. Get on. Say hello. Get on the live. They'll be on YouTube as well, Elaine and Bob, so they can re-watch it. That'll be up tonight. So what I do with the lives is I record in 4K and put it up on YouTube, and it's back on the Mr. Travel On channel. I'm not messing about. As I said, the new channel full on, the new branding full on is going to be all about mischief, naughtiness, conspiracy theories, not politics, but we'll just have a rant. It'll be a rant. I should just call it rant on, shouldn't I? But it'll be more comical. I can't be mixing business with pleasure anymore. BJ Fishing. It's a dodgy name, isn't it? I don't know who thought of that. You fancy a BJ while fishing? Happy days, eh? Happy days. It's busy over here. Dear God, who thought of that name? Bloody hell. Get the... Bloody hell. I don't know what's doing the BJ either. Is it the fish? This is a lovely restaurant here, look. So the guy we just met there said the food's nicer here. Look at this. This is beautiful. Look at the mural that they've got designed there, look. Absolutely stunning. And they do like tapas and stuff there. It's worth getting the ferry over just to have a pop in there. The food's really nice, actually. More expensive though over here, I find, for food. But like that guy said that we just met from Ireland, that he prefers the food because he likes fish and meat. It's that type of food, so it's going to be more expensive. You're probably not going to find your $2.50 breakfasts over here, or your sort of burger and chips for a $5 sort of thing, you know. Where are we? We are in Fuerteventura, so we've just arrived in Corralejo. I take it do you know what? I didn't ask what time the ferry's back. It is 12, isn't it? I don't want to miss it. Can anybody remember from the last time we did it? I think it's 12. I think it's 12. We'll aim for 12 anyway. There you go, 12. Someone's just put. Brilliant. Right, look at this. I just love. I love it. Está bien. I don't want to go to Lobos Island.
Best place to film, George.
Yeah, I'm going for a walk. I'm going for a walk.
Ah, okay. But did you visit Lobos Island?
Yeah, I've been loads of times, look. You'll be in Lanzarote.
Perfect.
There you go. So he's doing the catamaran tour. Lobos tickets, look. Boom. Get in there.
What is your channel?
Mr. Travel On.
Ah, so cool.
See?
But you are doing vlogs of travel.
Yeah, you're live on TikTok.
Ah, cool. Yeah.
See you later, big man. Bye, bye. There you go. There you go. Hustling. www.travelon.world. That's where you book your low bus tickets. That's where you book your low bus tickets and all tickets and everything you need for Lanzarote, Fuerteventura, Tenerife, Gran Canaria. www.travelon.world. That's all I ask. I don't ask you to do anything else other than like the channel, follow the channel, heart the channel, smash the heart, share it, comment when you can, follow the YouTube. You know, that costs absolutely nothing. And if you're coming to the Canary Islands and you want to do trips, tours and excursions, please book on the website, www.travelon.world. Use the code WEEKEND for the weekend. Use the code TTK for any other time. And there's all sorts of different ones. Download the app, that's free as well. Everything is free, okay? That's how you can support this channel. That's it, you know? Not like these other people that want you to part with your hard-earned cash. If you don't book an excursion, don't worry. If you don't want to do an excursion, don't do one. That doesn't matter. I ain't gonna hate you. But if you do want to do one, book it on our website. You'll get it a little bit cheaper. I'll give you a discount. It's all fully refundable if anything happens with the fuel crisis and all this, that and the other and nonsense and stuff. And if you enjoy the content that I do, and I'll give you the information that you need for your holiday, I don't think that's a lot to ask, is it? I'm not asking you for anything. In fact, I'm saving you money all the way. You know, what does annoy me is when people message, get all the information off me, and, you know, I take time answering their DMs and stuff, and then I find out that they've booked with somebody else. That pisses me off. Because I think that's like going into Next to buy a suit. You know, the salesperson takes their time to show you the suit and do all that, and you walk out of that Next and go to the other Next and buy it there from some guy at the till that has done absolutely nothing to help you. That's if they were on commission, for example. But that's just an example for you. So that is all I ask. Right, these guys are getting ready for the day. I would hate to own a restaurant here, look, because of the sand and stuff. I just couldn't deal with it sweeping up every day. That'd do my head in. See, loads of people wheeling cases and stuff because they'll be going over to Lanzarote for another part of their holiday. This phone is definitely going to run out of battery in a minute. Let's have a little look. Might have to change phones in a minute, guys. Hello, my darling. How are you? You all right? You having a lovely time? Fantastic. Brilliant. Not surprised she's having a lovely time. Look, in this climate, look, the weather is just stunning today. It is beautiful. It's roasting hot. Look, these are enjoying themselves at the bar, overlooking the beach. Gorgeous. I do like Fuerteventura. I've got to admit, you know, it's one of them places where I don't know, when you know when you visit a new place, you think, I really like this. But then you don't really think about it much. little poodle there. And then this look, I love this sort of hotel apartment sort of thing. It looks like a ship look. It's in the design of a ship look. Even the lift is like the ship. And then you've got all the balconies there, look. People are chilling out on the balcony. And then here, look, is the Big Fish restaurant. Look at that. Bloody dog owners. Do you know what?
Dale un millón de gente, un millón.
He's on it, he's on it. Lots of Italians here. Very Italian here. Very Italian, very German. You do get your English and Irish Brits, for sure. But English and Irish Brits. Your Brits and Irish tourists, for sure. But it is more international, should I say, over here. Bit of loud music on at this time of the morning. You don't need that shite, do you? Dogs barking and people playing loud music. Do you know what? Everything in this world is spoilt by people, isn't it? Or dogs. Or both. But even if it's spoilt by dogs, it's not the dogs, it's the owners, isn't it? This is the thing. It's all spoilt by people. Thank you, Coddo, I think, or somebody that's just pinned that. The times of the ferry's back. Brilliant. That's what I need. I'm on the 12. So I usually take you on a little walk up there, and we go through the main square. Should we do the front of this? Let's go through the main town. Let's do it. I think it's up here. I think I've turned too fast here, actually. Have I? No, I haven't. So this will take you into the main town, look. Through here. And literally, that's how far it is to walk into the main town from the ferry. That is how fast it is. That's literally took like a few minutes. Bear in mind I stopped and chatted and stuff like that. But this brings you to the main Corralejo High Street. So if you're getting the ferry over and you want to see Corralejo, this is it, look. Boom, and we're going to walk straight down the middle, all the way. We're going to turn left at the Jaipur Indian restaurant, I think, and that should bring us down into the Campanario shopping centre. There is a longer way. Well, actually, I could walk to the end and turn left. What's the best way? Anybody been Fuerteventura recently? Because I can't remember. Is it best to cut down one of these side roads and then go in that way? Or is it the same to just walk all the way to the top and then turn left at the top? What do you reckon? What do you think? Oh, look at that. Loads of bars and restaurants and shops. They're all getting ready for the day. Tends to be a bit of a later time to open here in Fuerteventura. They must get up later. It's more chilled and more laid back. But lots of ice creams, lots of steak places. Steak, fish and ice cream, I find, seems to be the one thing here. Look, you've got another ice cream sort of cafe there. A lot of building work going on. Some people build. Hello. How are you?
I follow you on TikTok.
Do you?
I do.
You're on TikTok now. Say hello to everyone, look. You having a nice time?
I am, yeah. Great.
Yeah? Where are you from?
Birmingham.
No, I could tell straight away. I'm heading back there this week.
I've listened to you every morning
God.
before I come away.
It's the brummies.
weather and
Yeah.
everything like that. We're going out to Lanzarote afterwards.
Oh, yeah. What do you prefer, Lanzarote or Fuerteventura?
Well, when me and the wife come, we always come here.
Yeah?
Because we love it.
Yeah,
Especially this town. But we go to Lanzarote.
Yeah.
With the children, with my daughter and my grandson.
Ah, okay.
In September.
So you come here to chill out. Hello, wife. How are you? You all right? How's Birmingham? What part of Birmingham from?
We come from Great Bar.
Great
I
Bar?
come from Wolverhampton originally.
Really? All my dad's family live in Great Bar.
Oh, do they?
By the Scott Arms pub.
That's it, Johnny down the road.
Yeah, there you go. Here, have a couple of stickers. Look, I might see you in Birmingham. I'm heading back there next week. See you later. Have a good day. See you soon. I don't know what they're building here, look. Oh my God, who's calling me? Let me know. No, I didn't think I'd see anybody today. Hello. Wow, you've got a nice place up there. I'd just be a nosy place. I'd just be nosing at everyone, people watching. You having a good time? Brilliant. Is it noisy at night? Big windows. I'd just be nosing at everybody. That'd be me for the night. Have a good day. Get people watching. Oh, lovely. Thank you very much. See you later. Oh, bloody hell. See, seen loads of people today. How can I have come to Fuerteventura and so many people see me? How are you?
Marvellous.
You're all right. I'm not too bad. What are you doing in Fuerteventura? Why aren't you over in Lanzarote?
I'm going tomorrow.
Are you going tomorrow for the day?
For a couple of days.
But you're holidaying here, yeah? What do you prefer, Lanzarote or Fuerteventura?
Oh yeah.
Don't know you.
We've not done Lanzarote for a long
Really?
time. So.
We
Okay.
ended up in our CP hospital last time.
Oh no, really? So it's put
Appendix out.
a dampener on it.
It is.
But a day's enough.
No, we're going to do 2 days. We're doing
2 days.
Oh, you're going
to
to...
Blanca and then we're going over to the bus to Port del Carmen for a night.
Oh,
We're
wow.
doing 2 nights.
A lot of people are doing this. I've just been saying, because I could just come over on the ferry and a lot of people are doing that. They're just popping over, booking a hotel and stuff like that. There you go.
Well, the hotel that we're doing in Port del Carmen is one that we watched.
Yeah, which one?
What's it called? The one what's like
Village.
quite a bit far out.
Right, Lanzarote Village.
Lanzarote
Yeah,
Village, yeah.
happy days. Well, look, here, get them on your
Thank you very
suitcase.
much.
My face on your case. I'll see you later.
you.
Lovely to see you. I mean, no, I didn't expect to see anybody today. If I see any more people, we might not make it to this market. Mind you, it's only 10:30, isn't it? We should be all right. Oh, I tell you what, I'm a little bit sweaty. It's roasting. It is roasting. This is lovely. I do love this walkway here, look. It's all very modern. All modern. Really, really nice. What do you reckon? Are you a fan? Are you a fan? I think it's gorgeous down here. I really do. They've done this up quite a lot. Very nice. Look, that's Amore. Taste food and drink. Look over there. Very sort of cosmopolitan cafes. That sort of feel. Sitting out, you know, on the terrace, enjoying a coffee and an ice cream. There you go. Look, Corralejo in a nutshell. And of course, you've got the Hipadino. This is what I love about Lanzarote in the Canary Islands, is these Hipadino expresses. Having done a bit of travelling lately, I find that there's not many places, like, mind you, I do cities, but there's not many places where there's like these places, look, where you can just grab something really dirt cheap, like a can of pop and a bottle of water. Everywhere seems to be sitting down in cafes, and I ain't got time for that. I'm always on the go. Look at that. Some beautiful places down there. Great little shop here, and someone that likes to move, likes to sit and do absolutely nothing is Mrs. Travelon. Look, this is what she likes to do on holiday. She just likes to stand or lie around in the sun. Mrs. Travelon in Fuerteventura, look, she gets bloody everywhere, doesn't she? She gets everywhere. She's keeping an eye out on the bum holes, look. So this, I've said these before, these were an absolute complete waste of taxpayers' money, where somebody decided it would be a good idea to put a video screen that looks like a tea towel holder or a bum hole. There you go. And they put absolutely nothing on it. They should get BJ Fishing and ask him for some footage. That would be better on that video screen. What do you think? Nice trainers there, look. I'm tempted to buy some new On trainers when I get back to the UK, but have you seen the bloody price of them? I quite like these On trainers. I've also, when I get back, so a little update on stuff. When I get back to the UK, because I want my teeth doing, because my teeth are horrible. I've got my two front teeth, one's a veneer and one's a fake tooth that's like connected to another tooth. It just does my head in, and that's chipped. So I want my teeth done, but I'm not going to Turkey because I've heard horror stories. So I've booked in with like a cosmetic surgery in Sutton Coldfield. It's only 30 quid, so that they can look and say, right, this is what we recommend you do. And then I'll decide where I'm going to get it done. I won't be getting it done in the UK, it's too expensive. But then I might go Turkey or something and say, right, this is what I want doing. Don't shave me teeth down. Just do this, please. So that's what I'm up to. Still got your tat shops here, look. Right, have we decided what we're doing here? Are we walking all the way up to the top and turning left? Or are we turning left down one of these back streets? We are heading to the Campanario shopping centre for the market. And last time I did that, some of the market store holders got their asses in their hand. So we'll be careful who we film. Go straight to the top and turn left. Is that the quickest way though? Turn left, heads down to the beach. Yeah, the beach there, but there's a There's a turning up here, which should take me. We'll go up to the top, don't worry. There you go, look, gorgeous day. Absolutely stunning day. Beautiful walk as well. Down there, look, is your little off streets, like the people are saying, they'll lead you down to the beach. But we definitely, the town walk is by far the best walk, isn't it? Big shops, big shopping centres. Looking to book parasailing again, but don't see it on the website. It is on the website. Go to the menu and go to the activities section, and you'll see parasailing in there. There's a search at the top of the website now as well. There should be anyway, if it's working, and you should be able to type in parasailing, and it should bring it up for you. That was a new thing that we've brought out on the website as well. Little search button. A little search button. Right, just have a drink. And then we go, right, we've got the big shopping centre there, look, opposite. Now, when I said turn left, I was going to turn left down here because the bottom of this road literally takes you to the Campanario shopping centre. But I think you're right, that if I just go up to the top and turn, it's definitely longer. You lot are fibbing to me. It's a definite longer one, but I suppose the views are better, aren't they? Great, big, beautiful shopping area here, look. That's new, Mango, Vera Modi, and then you've got a big shopping centre right in the heart of Corralejo as well, which is a bit like the Biosfera shopping centre in Puerto del Carmen. Someone just put Spain ? Yes. Well, yes and no. Canary Islands, Fuerteventura. Oh, God. I'm walking fast because I've got to be back on the 12, haven't I? And I want to show you around the market. And that's the Barcelo Corralejo Sands Hotel, look. Is that new? Because I've never seen that. Look at that, that's beautiful. Is that a new hotel, Barcelo Corralejo Sands? I've not seen that before. I shall have to come over and do some hotel ones. So, like I said, I need to get back to business now. I need to get back to showing you hotels. I need to get back to all sorts of stuff. The problem that I've got at the moment is there's so much bullshit going on in the news with travel that I feel like I have to cover it. And sadly, those videos do go viral. Some idiot put so this is a problem with clowns, right? Some clown put, oh, you're putting a clickbait title. I'm like, yeah, I am, because that's the only way I get people to click through, unfortunately. And it wasn't even that clickbait. It was like, you know, is your flight going to be cancelled? Will your hotel be refunded? I mean, it's hardly clickbait, is it? But yes, I do clickbait, but I don't do clickbait where I say, you know, this was a terrible flight, or, you know, disaster in the sky, and then you click on and it's like, oh yeah, I dropped my headphones. You know, that's clickbait. I try and bring you the news and tell you the truth, but you can't please everybody. Everyone's got an opinion. And do you know what I find with people with opinions? And it's not even, I respect everybody's opinion. If you don't like me, I don't care. You're entitled to not like me. If you don't like what I say, I don't care. You're entitled to not agree with what I say. If you don't like what I believe, I don't care. You're entitled to disagree with what I believe. I respect what you believe. I respect what your opinion is. I respect your way of life. I respect your religion. I respect everything. That's it. I respect it. But it's those that are on the other side, and this is 90% of the population. The normal people, which I find is 90% of the population, all say that, you know. We all have different views, we all don't like different things, and we all believe in different things. So that's 90% of the population. It's the small 10% that just go so crazy with what they want and what they're pushing. And dare you disagree with it, then they're the ones that are aggressive, and they're the ones that are sending horrible messages, and they're the ones that are trolling on the internet. Your normal people are just like, yep, okay, fair play. If you don't agree, no problem at all. And that's it, you know. But it's these ones that come on. It depends. You know, some people might come on and say, Dave, I don't agree with that. You know, I don't agree with that, Dave. I think you're wrong. Okay, mate, no problem at all. We'll agree to disagree. But no. Somebody come on, I am disappointed that you've said this. Well, I'm disappointed that you felt you had to tell me that you're disappointed. Do you know what I mean? I'm not disappointed that you don't agree with me. I couldn't give a fucking flying shit. I'm more disappointed that you're disappointed. Who the hell are you to be disappointed in me? Did you give birth to me? No. So, go away. And some other pleb. Oh, clickbait titles. The only time I did retaliate, someone said, oh, that's a clickbait title. You're trying to be like Night Strider. It's like, how dare you compare me to that thing? How dare you? How dare you? Bloody hell. My God. Right, so this brings us to the top of Fuerteventura, look. Top of Corralejo. And literally when you get to this point, just over there is the water park. Which, is it open yet? I don't think it's open yet. So you could actually get the ferry over and walk all the way to that water park. But we're going to turn down here, like you said, and go to the Canary shopping centre. So it wasn't that more difficult a walk, was it? We'll have a little chat on the way. So yeah, it's these trolls. So anybody that makes a negative comment as well. So it's so funny that when people make negative, horrible, nasty comments, I just go straight onto their profile and they've got the latest flag on view. You know, they've got the latest flag. Oh, I support this, I support that, I support that. And you just think, oh, there you go, it sums it up. It's those people that are on that side that are the most, that preach tolerance and preach this and preach respect and preach inclusivity and preach this. They're the most horrible, nasty people going, unless you agree with them. It's absolute craziness. It's absolute madness. And we all see it, but we can't say it. And I'll probably get in trouble for it, saying it on it, so that's why I've got to be careful. I've got to be careful with my wording these days as well. But this is the problem. This is the problem. Dare you disagree with them? They're the ones that get aggressive. They're the ones that get, you know, really get their back up and stuff. And you think, oh, it's just contradiction after contradiction after contradiction. And they really are. Yeah, it's just, oh, I don't even know the word for it. What's the word? Not contradiction. There's a word for it, isn't there? I can't think of the word. Think of the word for me, somebody. When you say to somebody that you're, I'll think of it. Hello from Brummy Dave. Hello. Hypocritical, that's the one. Hypocritical. They are all the same. Oh, right, we're going to walk all the way down here to the Canary shopping centre. There's not much to show you along here. Let me show you this. This is the new HD Lobos Natura Hotel. Let's go and have a little nose at this. I'm not going to go inside, but I heard about this place. It's a brand new hotel. And apparently it's meant to be beautiful. So HD are the company, believe it or not, that built the Barcelo Playa Blanca, and they own the HD beach in Costa de Gezi, which is being done up. And this is their new one in Fuerteventura, which I am going to get into eventually. I'm not going to go in now. Might see if we can get in the reception, but without getting kicked out. I don't think we'll be able to. Look at this. This is super posh. No, there's too many people in there. Too many people. Jet2 Holidays is in there. But it looks posh. I'm going to get in there eventually. I don't know when, but I'm going to get in there. But it looks like Fort Knox. Might have to stay there. Mrs. Travel On, we might have to stay in that one. There you go, look, sports bar. I've only come over on the ferry I'm on a live, so I'll just come over, jumped on the ferry. I'm going to go and have a look at the market on there now.
Yeah,
is there?
yeah, it's the
have a look at the market.
Yeah.
But this is the sports bar, isn't it? In Corralejo, look.
Famous sports bar.
But how's that new hotel doing? I bet that's doing.
You know, it's actually,
It looks lovely.
it's done a lot for this end of town. Like,
Here you go, Birmingham City football top on as well. Look, there you go, supporting the Brummies.
yeah,
But everything
it's done a lot for the town.
is it busy at the moment?
Not really, mate. To be
Quiet down. What about
But
summer?
There's a few people on the street. Sundays are all good here because you've got the market on, so
Yeah.
it brings a lot of people up.
Yeah, and you doing food here yet, or is it just drink?
We've got the cherry tree next door.
Oh, is that yours as well?
Yeah, yeah.
There we go. Come and
just
see
took that
these
over.
guys. I'll have to come down and sort you
Yeah,
out at
nice
some
to meet
point.
you.
Nice to see you. Lovely to see you. See you later. There you go. Sports bar. Look,
People on the live, guys.
nearly 800.
Come on.
There you go. You got food corner here. That looks like a Chinese place. Look, ooh, 1, 2, and 3 you can choose from, and fill your box up. Oh, I better not say that. I might get done. I might get a ban for that. And then they've got the cherry tree there. Look, so they do food there. Happy days. Hard work though if you own a bar and restaurant. Hard work. A lot of people think that owning like a bar and a restaurant abroad is like, you know, the best life in the world. You are there constantly. Like literally constantly. Jesus. Right, come on. Dear God. Right. Let's get across the road. Let's get across this road. And we're going to go in here. So let's go to the Campanario shopping centre, look. So again, there's some different bars and restaurants here, look. And let's go in and have a little look. We'll go through this way. There we go, look. Right, so usually, I mean, this is open all the time. It's like a shopping centre with shops, but they've got a market on a Sunday. And they've got a big supermarket here as well, look. And this gives you a map of what's on offer here, look. So you've got the big supermarket. You've got Fun Grubo, which is great for all your sort of perfumes and designer labels. Pharmacy, if you need one. Intersports, that's cheap. There's a place called My Choice. Springfield, which is like a clothes shop. Natura, Woman's Secret, they're bloody everywhere. Woman's Secret. I don't know what the secrets are, ladies, but you seem to be blooming everywhere. So it's only a small shopping centre, but worth coming down if you like shopping and you like having a little look. And it's quite a nice little place, look. It's designed so nicely. And there's a big tower which you can go up as well. And it's busy today because it's a Sunday. So let's have a little look what's going on. You've got all the little cafes and bars open. Look, if you want to grab something to eat and drink. And this market itself, you're only allowed to have a store if you do handmade products. So it's all handmade here. None of your genuine fakes. I bet you we don't see a genuine fake here. It'll only be sort of handmade artisan products. But it's busy, look. It is busy. There's Fun Grubo, look. That's where you get all your perfumes and stuff, trainers, all sorts of things. And it's just so laid back. You've got like soaps and things, little handmade knitting stuff for the kids. Hello, how are you? These are lovely. Look at these for the babies. Bless, look. Do you make all of these? Wow, look at you. Is it like a crochet or? Yeah. Wow, that must take hours. You must be there all day, look. These are beautiful. Oh, that is my favourite one. Look at that. That is super cool. So you've got all of these little products here, look. Oh, that is really nice. And this is their details there, look. So if you want to, you can scan that QR code and it'll tell you. Little Chic Handmade, it's called. There you go. Beautiful baby clothes. Unfortunately, my babies are now fully grown adults.
Oh, we don't have that side.
No, unless I leave the wife and find a new girlfriend. Yeah, that's the channel, look. You'll be on YouTube a little bit later on, okay? Mr. Travel On, it's called. See you later. Lovely to meet you. Get crocheting. Wow, they were nice. Hello, mate.
I'll follow you on TikTok.
Do you? Hello, nice to meet you. You all right?
How you doing, all right?
I'm all right. What are you doing around here?
Just having a tour around.
Yeah.
I decided to stay an extra 4 days, so.
You decided to stay 4 days?
Yeah, extra. Yeah.
Why not, eh?
Yeah.
Why
The weather
not?
was bad last week, so we
The
stayed
weather
here
was
this week,
bad. Nice now, though, isn't it?
Lovely, yeah.
Happy. Where are you from?
London.
And where are you stopping here?
We're at Arena Beach, but we was in Levo.
Nice. Which
Yeah.
one's better, Arena Beach or Levo?
Levo for the breakfast, but Arena Beach for the peace and tranquility.
You should have kept your wristbands. You could have done
Yeah,
both.
I know, yeah.
Here, have a couple of stickers. Take them
Cheers,
back to
mate.
London.
I will do.
Nice to meet you.
Cheers,
See you
bye.
later, buddy. Bye. There you go. Look, nice people. Nice people. Look, having a little wander around. Now, last time I came here, the handy-made products, they didn't like me showing things, so that's why I'm not showing you too much. So I always see if they give me their attention. Look, that is beautiful. Look, these are all handmade. Ocean inspired water drop pendants, look, and paintings. So you can't just sell anything here, you have to make it. Oh my God, hello, how are you? You all right? I didn't expect to see anybody here. It's usually Lanzaroteans that follow me.
My wife just told me you was down here with
Yeah,
the red top on.
did she? Well, there you go. You can't miss me, can you, today? Where are you from?
South Wales.
South Wales, I could tell the accent. I like the Welsh, they're always happy.
Yeah, what was that?
What are you doing in Fuerteventura?
It's our last week.
Yeah? Any good?
Yeah, so we're staying in the H10.
Nice.
Adults only.
Oh, that's what you
For the
want.
kids.
That is what you want. Do you always come Fuerteventura? Or first time?
No, it's the second time. We was in the Barcello in
In
Lanzarote.
Lanzarote. Which do you prefer, Lanzarote or Fuerteventura?
I'm told.
Really?
Yeah, at the minute, yeah.
See, it's not really a big decision for me because they're so different. It's like Lanzarote is Lanzarote, but Fuerteventura, Lanzarote's got a little bit of everything, but Fuerteventura is just proper chill, isn't it?
Yeah. We got engaged over here 15 years ago.
Oh, well, there you go.
We've come back.
I reckon Fuerteventura is top of the list. What do you reckon?
I don't know. I don't like Lanzarote.
Yes, well, they're both nice, aren't they? They're both nice. Well, I've just come over from there. I've been on the ferry this morning. I'm going to get there 12 o'clock back. I've only come round for a little nose. Have a couple of stickers, look.
Cheers.
Get them on your suitcase. My face on your case. Enjoy the H10, all right? See you later. There we go, look. God, this one's a busy old store. She's selling soaps. There's another place there. I think we'll walk down and then up. And then we are going to walk up that tower if you behave yourselves. If you smash the heart and share the live, I will do it. Look, rings, earrings and necklaces. Look, these are all little handmade ones. Now as you come down here, look, it's all different products. Look. These are beautiful. Look, hello, how are you? Wow.
You're in there.
Oh, live on TikTok. Say hello.
Live
look.
on TikTok. Steph the Joy Boy.
Oh.
Next week, a new song. You Are My World Cup.
Is that you?
Yes.
What, you a singer?
Yeah, I'm a singer, I'm an entertainer, everything.
Oh, you have a new song?
Wow.
He's a bloody happy chappy, isn't he?
Yes, he's
Italiano.
the best. He's
Hello.
the best.
How are you?
The stone. The
I
best
know.
stone.
Look, there's loads of stuff here. Look at this. What is this? This is
Stone.
minerals.
Minerals.
Oh, are they like magical, mythical minerals? Like like you get the ones that people wear that are meant to be beneficial. Really? Oh, treasures. Wow, I like it. Look at that. That is beautiful. Really?
This is what you would see
Yeah.
walking.
Oh, yeah.
And that is what is underneath amethyst.
Amethyst. Wow.
Citrine, white quartz.
Wow. So what do you do? Do you go hunting for them? No. You're not allowed to do that, are you? Are you allowed to do that? Don't get me started. I'll be smashing rocks open. But what's it like in Fuerteventura? Is it busy at the moment?
It's picking up.
Yeah?
I just come back from I had a month's holiday.
Yeah, I'm going for a week. I live in Lanzarote, so I come from Lanzarote, but it's a little bit quiet over in Lanzarote. Fuerteventura is a bit of a different mix, isn't it? Do you like Lanzarote?
Not as much as I love here.
So you like Fuerteventura better? There you go. But do you go to Lanzarote for a little day out?
Yes, yes. I used to do excursions. So
Did
I
you?
used to go on the boat.
Oh,
and
fantastic.
Go to Tim and Phil.
Oh, there you go. Here, have a couple of stickers. Look, you'll be on YouTube later on. Look, that's my YouTube channel, all right? Mr. Travel On. You'll be on later. There you go. Come and get some magical, mythical stones. Look. See you later, Italiano.
Ciao.
I'll listen to your song. What's it called?
You Are My World Cup.
Oh, there you go. Happy days.
Steph the Joy Boy.
Here, look. Have a little look at my channel, look.
Give me.
And you'll be on YouTube later, all right?
Yes.
Steph the Joy Boy.
Yes, we keep it that.
Bloody hell. There you go. See you later. You're probably related to the guy that owns that fishing boat. I bet he's related to that guy that owns that fishing boat we saw. He was a happy chappy, wasn't he? Blooming hell. So this goes on and on and on, all the way down here. And on a normal day, look, it'd be nice to come down and just have something to eat. I've got to keep an eye on the time. It's 11 o'clock. I've only got an hour and we've still got to climb that tower. Look, it goes all the way up there, look. Happy, hippie, chic style, look. Some pretty cool, different handmade sort of minion things here. God, you could spend all day here. It's quite a chilled out place. This is what I mean. This is because it's like all handmade products. It's very cheap, very not cheap, very chill. You know, it's very, very chill. If it had your genuine fakes, it would be more dodgy, wouldn't it? If that makes sense. But look, these are all the shops, look, along here. And some artists and all sorts. We'll have a little look on the way out, I think. These are beautiful, look, wow. These are photos, look, that this guy's took. This is like the guy in Lanzarote that does this, but these are lovely, look. Wow, look. There you go. Photographer. The photographer, look. Wow. Right, come on. Who wants me to walk up the tower? And are we going to do the lift or the stairs? Answers on a postcard. Do you want me to do lift or stairs?
Is there a lift?
I don't know. I think there is, yeah.
Oh.
If not, I'm doing the bloody stairs. You'll have to come with me. I think there is, yeah. I don't know. I'll let you know. There better be a lift. I thought there was. I think last time I did this, geez, my legs nearly gave in. Look, these are cool, look. These are like records, look. Oh, wow, this is so cool. I like this. It's my favourite one so far. These are all like cut out. Hello. I like this. This is really cool.
Thanks, man.
All the records. Wow.
Laser cut, yes.
That is super cool. And then you use all the offcuts to make these.
Exactly, mate.
That is brilliant. Wow. Look at that. What's your favourite band? Let me know. We'll do it for you. Do you do requests?
Yes.
Yeah?
All possible.
Get a little bit of Snoop Dogg. You've got a Guns N' Roses one there.
Yeah.
That'll be me. Oh, I'd have to get some... Oh, he's even got a Fortnite one there for the kids. Brilliant. Enjoy. See you later. Right, come on. We better get up this thing, otherwise I'm going to miss this ferry home and all. Right. Right, let's cut through this. Let's cut the crap and let's get up this bloody tower. Right, I might have to do a little intro. Might have to do a little intro for a short. What do you reckon? Let's go. God, I was going to do an intro for a short. I'm not going to get up this day. So if you want to do this tower, I'd come on a non-market day. There isn't a lift. It's stairs only. Is it a hard climb? Is it hard to get up there? Oh, there is a lift. Boom. There is a lift, but I am taking the stairs, baby. Right, let's get going. How was it?
Great.
Yeah? Are your legs shaking?
No.
No?
Top form.
Yeah, let's get up there. Right, come on. Let's go. Woo. Let's go. All the way up here. How many floors is it? Can't be that bad, can it? I'll show you each stop, look. Floor 1. No, floor 2. Floor 2. Floor 2 gets you this high, look. There you go. That is floor 2. We're not going to get the lift. We're going to go up there. Boom. I don't think the lift takes you any further than that, actually. Oh, sorry, mate. Let me squeeze in here. Let's go. Up to the bell tower. Ease up, look. Come on, boys. We can do it. Woo. Oh, my legs are shaking a bit now. Here we go. Am I going to get back for the ferry? That is the question, Stephen. That is... Oh, God. We've got Big Ben here, or Big Bob, one of the two. Jeez. Here we go. This is floor 3. And the view from floor 3. Oh, there we go, look. Not a nicer view there. You've got some sort of stuff here. But there's a nice view, look over there, look. But we've still got that far to go up there, look. And I've still got to get back for the ferry. Right, come on. Oh, how many floors was that? That was 2, that was 3. I've lost count. Bit of heavy breathing. Whew.
Oh, yeah, camera.
on. We made it. We made, sorry, did I get in your way? We made it. Boom. Look at that. Now that is a view, look. There you go, look. You did it? Did you walk? Did you walk or take the lift? Did you walk or go in the lift? You walked? Get in. Fantastic. Where are you from?
Vietnam.
Vietnam?
Yes.
Wow.
Food here.
You like Fuerteventura?
Yes.
Have you ever been to Lanzarote? You been to Lanzarote, the other island?
In Deutschland.
In Deutschland? Wow, fantastic. Brilliant. Say hello to TikTok. You're on TikTok and YouTube. Yeah, there you go. This is my channel. Get in there, look, they're on it, look. Boom. Yeah, you go. You've got to meet some people up here, haven't you? Hello, mate, how are you? You all right? Did you make it up here all right?
Yes, you walked all the way up.
Get in, that's what we need. Strength.
You went all the way up the dump tour in Utrecht.
Wow, really?
Ah.
Well, there you go. Nice views as well.
Yes, we are from Netherlands.
From Netherlands?
Yeah.
Great, hello.
Hello.
You'll be on YouTube later, look. There you go, that's my channel.
Yes.
Mr. Travel On, it's called, okay?
Yes.
Get on there. Give me a wave, look. Here, get together. Get in there, get there. Get together. Get in. Give me a wave. What, get him in there. Give me more wave. Bye. Yeah. Perfect. Right, I'm going to go around this way, look. Sorry, mate. Right, come on. I'm going to go around this side, look. So you got more views on this side that are not as good as that side, look, but still you see all of Fuerteventura. This is the best side, look. Got the music playing on the market. There's Los Lobos over there. Beautiful Los Lobos, look. That is gorgeous, look. Look at that. Gorgeous views. And you can also see Lanzarote as well. I'm going to go back over that side. Look at that. Let's just have a little look back over this side, and then we're off ski. There we go. And boom. Now that is a view, isn't it? Look. That is an absolutely stunning view. All the way over Corralejo and Fuerteventura that way, look. And then a little bit further over this way, look. You can see Lanzarote. Get the ferry from there. We've got the ferry from there. We got the ferry from there over to there. We walked all the way up here, all the way to the top of the bell tower. And we've got views of Los Lobos. There you go, www.travelon.world if you fancy doing that. Really easy to book. Use the code TTK, save yourself some money. Ferry, foot, bell tower. Boom. There we go. Come on. Now we've got to get our way back down now. Woo! How was it?
27 o'clock. 27.
Not bloody Big Ben, you. Yeah. Big Bob, I'm going to call you. Big Ben. What's your name?
Mark.
Big Mark. There you go. Come on. We're going to head all the way down. So that was a bit of fun. Now I've got 45 minutes to get back to the ferry. Are we going to make it? I'm going to have to walk quite fast, I think. I don't know how many floors that was, but it's half bloody killed me. Oh, hang on. Oh, what's this? Get off. Hang on. Right, we're back. Italian music playing, look. My God. What a row. Oh, everyone's enjoying the music, apart from me. He's going for it, look. Just one cornetto. Give it to me. Do you remember that? The cornetto advert? Just one cornetto. Right, come on. I don't know if there's anything else to show you around here. I think we've been this way. I think that's a little whistle tour, isn't it? A little whistle tour of the Campanario shopping centre. Great little place to come. Great little market to see. And, if you want, a great little way to kill yourself and walk up the tower. And I like the buildings all painted different colours. Loads of places to sit and enjoy a drink as well. Boom, there you go. We better get going. And we are going this way. This will lead us back to the ferry and back to the harbour, I think. So. Got some lovely houses here. So I think if I turn left here, this is going to take me back onto the Corralejo strip, and then we can go down, and we have got literally 45 minutes. Will we make it? Will we make it? Look at that. We'll make it if I don't keep stopping at beautiful things like that. That is a gorgeous little house. Look, jeez, I nearly fell over. These are lovely little houses. These are all VVs as well. So if you see the word VV, that means it's like a vacation. Vivienda Viakis, which means holiday home. So these are all rented out. Nice. Shit for parking though. Parking's a nightmare down here. Don't know whether it is on a normal day and not a market day. So I'm not sure. But again, these are the back of the shops. I'd have thought there might have been an entrance both ways, but doesn't look like it, does it? And I am hoping I'm going the right way. Is anybody Fuerteventura literate that knows their way around? This is going to take me back onto the harbour, back onto the front, no? There's all different entrances, look, to this place. Did we come this way? This has got like Natura and stuff. Springfield, that's a clothes shop. Fruit and veg. Nice fruit and veg and honey and things. Yeah, we did. Right, come on. Get going, Mr. Travel-On. Stop stopping. Surfers down there, look, getting ready to surf. It's another thing I've never really been interested in, surfing. Is anybody surfers? Did anybody answer my question? You were right, walking up. Right, so we're going to head up this way. Right, we are back on the strip. It's 23 minutes past 11, and I have got to get to the ferry. I think we'll make it if we walk fast and nobody stops me. So if you're here on holiday in Fuerteventura and you want my face on your case, I'm sorry if I'm abrupt and throw the stickers at you and say, have a good holiday, now clear off, I've got to get back. Oh, I think we might actually just do the strip. Let's see where we get to when we get down here. I think we've done this before, haven't we, when we made it. I really like the look of that Barcelo Corralejo Sands. That looks like a lovely hotel over there. Fancy having a little look in there. Skechers. Mrs. Travel-On's in the open mall today, buying, well, she's not buying it. Jack's getting some shoes for his new job. He has to wear shoes. He has to wear shoes. Like I said, I'm not going to tell you what his new job is because he'll kill me. You'll find out eventually. But there you go. Look at that. Gorgeous down here. Barcelo Sands is gorgeous. Stayed there last year. It looks beautiful. Do you know what? I've never seen that. I must just like have walked past it, but maybe on that side of the roads and never looked up. I think we're going to have to keep it just completely local here, guys. We've dropped to 462 people. Let's see if we can get some more people on. If you just joined the live, we are in, I don't even know where we are. We're in Corralejo, Fuerteventura. We are getting the ferry back over to Lanzarote. So you can join us on the ferry. You can have a little look at the ferry. And we're going to head back into Playa Blanca. We got the 9:30 this morning. And if you're watching this on YouTube, welcome back. Welcome back to the Mr. Travel-On channel, where I will be putting the lives back on there and just behaving myself a little bit better. Mr. Travel-On, stop being naughty. I'll do the naughty stuff over on the full-on channel. Oh God, I'll probably get a ban for saying that, won't I? Oh dear. Right, here we go. Heavy breathing and you're not running or going upstairs. No, I'm bloody worn out, Danny. I'm worn out. It's been a long old walk, that has. Oh. I think it was them stairs that did me in. Definitely think it was them stairs. So yes, we've got to find a sport that doesn't involve other people. I've still got to do my video on the bike. I keep speaking to Lee. Lee's doing the Ironman soon, so he's training for the Ironman. And again, you know, I have a bit of banter with cyclists. Well, we have banter. It's called lad banter. He don't get offended. and I don't knock him over on my bike, in my car. Oh God, there they are. But yeah, so he's going to take me out on a bike for a bit of a giggle. So that's one thing. Something you can do on your cycling. Somebody's just said cycling. Sod off. Again, you can't do it on your own because somebody will come with you. This is the problem. This is the problem with all of it. This is why I got rid of the dog when I had it. I only had the dog for a couple of weeks because, well, first of all, it did my head in and I was allergic to it and it kept barking and pissing and shitting everywhere. And I just thought, this is not for me. But people were saying, oh, you'll love it. You can take the dog for a walk. You can do this. And then while I was walking around looking at people walking dogs, they were all having conversations with each other, discussing the breed of their dog, you know. So, oh, what's his name? What's his name? How old is he? Let me have a little chat to you while my dog sniffs your dog's arsehole. Oh, that's fantastic. How long have you had him? No thanks. No thanks. I might just buy I might get a tiger, full-grown tiger, like they do in Dubai. Just walk that down the street. What's his name? His name is fuck off. His name is don't ask or I'll bite your fucking hand off. That's his name. Oh, it's just this social interaction. But I love meeting you lot in the street. This is the thing. I love meeting you lot on the lives. This is why I'm so weird. This is why I think I've got a mental disorder, because I love meeting you lot on the street, asking how your holiday is, finding out how you're doing. You know, I love it. I love seeing you all. But if I met you on holiday and I wasn't doing YouTube and I was around the pool and I lay down on the sunbed and you turned to me and said, how's your holiday? What's your name? Where are you from? What do you do for a living? Oh, how long have you been here? And then start telling me about your previous holidays where you went to Egypt and Suzanne got the shits for 3 weeks and was fucking, you know, shat all over the bloody apartment and you had to get the maintenance man in to come and clear it up. I am not interested, Bob. I'm not interested. I'm here on holiday. Shut your hole, get on with your holiday and let me get on with mine. Thank you very much. Maybe it's because I've worked in the tourist industry for so long. I don't know why you lot follow me. You all think I'm a happy chappy, don't you, sometimes? Mrs. Travelon, look, she's the one that keeps me in order. She is great. Now, let me tell you about Mrs. Travelon. This is Mrs. Travelon. Well, one of them. But the real Mrs. Travelon, she keeps me in check. Well, she doesn't, but the thing is, Mrs. Travelon talks and talks and talks and talks and talks. In fact, you just couldn't get more of a talker than Mrs. Travelon. So if we were in that situation on holiday, it would be great because I would just stand up and walk away and she would talk to them. She would talk to them. So that's why she's perfect for me. This is why I haven't this is why I haven't divorced her. This is why I haven't divorced her. I mean, I can't get a word in edgeways anyway if we're in a group situation. So if we were in a group situation and, you know, even if I fancied having a chat, I wouldn't be able to because I wouldn't get a word in edgeways because she don't take a breath. She does not take a bloody breath, that woman. I swear to God. She could talk she could be in the talking Olympics. So this is great, you know. But this is this is why people think I'm a miserable twat. They're like, oh, you don't talk much, do you? Have you met my wife? Have you met my wife? She says everything for me. I can't get a bloody word in edgeways, mate. But it suits me down to the bloody ground. Suits me down to the ground. It means I can just walk off. I love it. I bought Mrs. Traveller. A lot of you say, oh, why don't you take Mrs. Travelon out on the lives and mic her up? I'm like, because the last time I did that, well, I ended up the top of the road. She was still talking to the first person we met. She was still talking to them. And I'm like, will you hurry up? She was still having a yap to them. Yap. Honestly, if you hear her with her friends, it's unbelievable. And they've got about 16 WhatsApp groups, honestly. She's got WhatsApp on her computer in her office, right? Because she works from home like me, and all you hear is bing, 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 bing. And she's got her own business, and I think, oh, she must be getting loads of orders in. She must be doing fantastic. Bollocks, no. It's the little group, the bloody shopping group, The bloody menopause group. The dinner group from 10 years ago. What's that group? Oh, we were planning a dinner 10 years ago. It's still active. Unbelievable. It's honestly. Hello, how are you? Oh, it's a good job you stopped me because I'm having a right old moan at my wife and she's going to kill me when she sees this back. How are you? Having a lovely holiday? This is gorgeous, isn't it? The weather's been hit and miss. Yeah. When did you arrive? Oh, well, you missed the weather. It's been awful. It was cloudy, miserable, bit of rain. You've missed it. You brought the sunshine. Where are you from? Which part? Hull. Oh, I went to Hull once. I went to Hull to get the ferry over to Amsterdam. Long time ago when I was a naughty rep back in the day. But you having a nice holiday, yeah? Do you ever go over to Lanzarote over there?
We go there all the time, mate.
Do you?
Yeah,
So,
change to come here.
what do you prefer though?
Don't know, I've only been here a day. It's a bit of a trick.
Oh, was it the first time in Fuerteventura?
Yeah.
Well,
We had the boat trip once from there.
yeah. So what made you choose Fuerteventura this time? Just a change. Was it cheaper to come Fuerteventura than Lanzarote?
Cool, that, isn't it? Good call. We
Yeah.
stayed in village before and we're now staying in a big complex.
Well, there you go. Well, you're going to be on YouTube later, so you'll be able to comment and let me know after your holiday how you get on.
Thank you very much.
Get them on your case. Lovely to meet you. I'll see you later. I might fall down there in a minute. See you later. Enjoy your day. See you soon. Oh, there you go. Mrs. Travelon will be happy because I'm not slagging on. No, that's a dog, look. That is a dog. But again, I'm shiting myself because he's got a bloody Rottweiler off a lead there. But that is the sort of dog I reckon I could walk around with. If I ever get a dog, I think I'm going to have to get a dangerous dog. One that's on the banned list. Oh, I don't know. But anyway, yes. Yeah, like I said, I know you listen to me on here and I do make you laugh and stuff and say that I hate people and I can't stand them. I don't hate you lot, you know. I love saying hello to you on holiday. I love it. I absolutely love it. It does. It makes my day. This is the thing with me. When I get back from these lives, I'm buzzing because I've spoken to people. So the social interaction is actually a good thing for me because I feel like, oh, that's great. I've spoke to loads of people, but I think it's just in situations like I think it's in situations where you can't move. You know what I mean? Where you're forced to be in one position, one place, like a dinner or stuff like that. Because I was the most social person when I was a boozer. In like a club and stuff. I'd talk to the old bloody club. But I think it's when you're in like a sat down environment, you know? And then when I was younger and a boozer, I mean, I didn't mind sitting in the local and just like chatting because I was just off my head. And I'd just be loud and stupid and having a laugh and necking shots, and the conversation was always fun, you know? And this is the problem. I think the conversation, as you get older, gets more serious. Oh, that's clever. I didn't know that you could do that. Look, I've seen these around. Is that what that's for? Is that for that? That is fantastic. I've learned something today. I did not know. So look, these look, you can put your camera there and then take the photo. Save somebody doing it. Thank you very much. There you go. You learn something every day. I didn't. That is good, isn't it? You put your camera in that little slot, and then you can take one of them self-timed selfies for the solo travellers. See, they think of everything, don't they? And they've got that. They haven't advertised that very well. That thing. It's like an app where you can go around and get all the different selfies. Again, I keep saying that I'm going to do that as well, didn't I? It depends how long it is. I know, yeah, I've seen them in Porto del Carmen. I'm going to have a look into that. But yeah, so when I get back from these lives, like I said, I always come back full of energy, full of ideas, and full of beans. So the socialising, I think, is good for me. I just can't do it anymore. I just cannot do it. I just can't do it. Not without. I think giving up drinking was a big mistake for me. Well, it wasn't actually, because I wouldn't be anywhere. I was a bloody lunatic. But this is the thing. I had to give up socialising, and that's that social life, because when you don't drink, it's very, very difficult because everybody around you is drunk. And then you just look at them and think, Jesus Christ, what a knobhead. And then you realise you were a knobhead when you were drunk, you know? So it's a difficult thing. Would I suggest giving up booze? Would I suggest becoming teetotal? I've done it for 20 years. Yes, if you're willing to give up everything and become a miserable twat, 100%, but you've got to be willing to do it. I am willing and able. But in the days of, the young ones today anyway, they don't seem to be into the drinking much anyway. Well, maybe they are. I keep seeing that everybody, like all the youth of today, are heading over to Malta. Malta, I've never known Malta be a party destination. But these are where the young people are sort of tending to go. Ibiza's still big on the list, you know. But your sort of boozy Brits holidays that we used to enjoy, your 18 to 30s. And again, I was an 18 to 30s rep, wasn't I? So that's probably mentally affected me in some way. It's like a bloody psychiatry session, this, isn't it? But yeah, the youth of today, I think they're so wrapped up in their mobile phones that they don't know how to socialise like we did. They don't know how to let themselves go and just go crazy, especially with mobile phones available, because what if you do something like mega stupid, and I did plenty of mega stupid things back in the day, God, you get cancelled, didn't you? You know, you put on the internet and you're cancelled. Dear God, I'd have been cancelled 1,000 times over, me. Mobile phones have destroyed everything, I think. Are all the shops still shut down in Portocalero? All the designer shops, yeah. All the designer shops are still shut down. So we made it, look. Plenty of time. Who was rushing me? Who was rushing me? Look, I could have lay on that beach for a little bit and chilled out. I did an 18 to 30s holiday when? In 1981. That was a bit over my time. I started 18 to 30. Well, I wasn't actually working for, I always say 18 to 30s because it's the one that everybody knows. I worked for 20s. 20s was the first choice. So 18 to 30s was Thomas Cook and 20s was first choice. So I worked for Thomas, for 20s and I worked in Kavos, Corfu. And it was absolutely, time of my life. Absolute time of my life. Just the most amazing experience. But they don't even do that type of holiday anymore because of mobile phones. And mobile phones had just started coming in then. And they soon they pulled the plug on all of it because, you know, you used to do dodgy party games. It was all innuendo. There was no naughty, there was no like real bad stuff. It was all like innuendo. But nowadays, with the way the world is and, you know, all the nonsense, you'd have been done for all sorts of stuff. So they just pulled it all. They just stopped it all. Because if you remember, there was a news report in the Sun newspaper about 18 to 30s, and they'd filmed the reps doing like a show, like a cabaret show. And again, it was only innuendo, but it looked like somebody had gone on the BJ fishing trip down here. So they were innuendoing that. But of course, with a photograph, you couldn't make out what it was. So that went in the Sun newspaper, and that's where it all went wrong. Oh, he's got a little flute, look. He's playing a flute. Playing a bloody recorder. Yeah. Yes, I'm in Corralejo. The video of you and Mrs. Travelon was brilliant. There is a video of me and Mrs. Travelon, but that was normal repping Coddo. Yeah? See? ¿Qué video? No, you're live in TikTok.
Yeah.
¿Sí? ¿Está bien? The jet skis, ¿no?
Yeah, jet ski.
Siempre. De personas con jet ski, siempre poco loco.
The best one, the best.
Sí, sí. No,
poco loco no.
Yo vivo en Playa Blanca. ¿Tú sabes Ramón?
Ramón, sí.
Sí, yo soy Ramón.
Otro loco.
Sí, otro loco, sí. De personas de jet ski, siempre loco.
Where you come from?
Yo vivo en Lanzarote, 20 años, pero Inglaterra, Birmingham.
Ah, vale.
So the jet skis are good here, no? Over to Lobos. He speaks bloody English, look.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We have to tour the 40 minutes tour, the 1.5 hour tour.
Oh.
The 1.5 hour tour, we're making the big tour all behind Lobos. We see Lanzarote, the part of the Lobos.
Contact me.
Okay.
Contact me and we'll sort something out and I'll come and we'll do something, all right? See you later, buddy. You're live to 600 people, look.
Merry Christmas.
See you later. There you go, look. Told you, look. Jet ski people always crazy. It's always, I think it's the sea air. I think it's the sea air. Anybody that works in the sea seems to be a little bit crazy. Who's saying bye? Don't go anywhere yet. We've still got a bloody ferry to get. Right, come on. We're going this way. There's that blooming beautiful restaurant, look. I like these fish. Tell you what, it's busier here than Lanzarote, in my opinion. I don't know. Be interesting to have seen what Lanzarote was like today. But with the sun shining, look, everybody's out. I must admit, I do like a sunny day in England. I do miss a sunny day in England. Oh, see you later, Mel. Have a lovely Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for being with us. Have a good time. Right, we've got 20 minutes. So we are going that way to the ferry. Got the Armas ferry there. BJ fishing. Gotta go and have a little look at BJ fishing and I. Look, they've even got the blinds, look, the blinds down. What is this boat all about? They've even got the blinds, look, it's all covered. This is... the hell? Dolphin watching, my arse. Fancy a little, I'm gonna have to Google them. bjfishing.es. Right, let me show you some views over here. And then we will head down to the ferry. I used to be able to walk up there and show you a really good old dogging boat. Oh, is it open? Is it open now? It's blocked off. So I used to be able to walk up there, but it's all blocked off now. So this is some lovely views here. If you ever want to do just a little day out and a night over in Fuerteventura, there's a little hotel just around here called Lobob Bahir, I think, or something. It's just there on the corner, and it's probably the best one to stay in. I've stopped in there before. It was nice, it was clean, it was cheap, and you can come over for the day, sleep there, and then get the ferry back in the morning. There's the Armas ferry over there, look. And if you want to get the ferry, look, that's our ferry. Our ferry's miles away, so we've got plenty of time, but then it looks like it's a long way, and then it will get here quick. Lobos over there. Last time I came here, there was people meditating. I think it must be the sea. Look, he's playing the guitar. Look, he's having a little bit of a smoke and playing the guitar. No dogs. And loads of waves, look. There you go, and a blue road. Follow the blue road. I don't know where that would take you. Actually, next time I come over, I must do that side of the of Corralejo, because I've never took you this way. I haven't got time today, look, because there's our ship. But this hotel is right there. It is Dunas Club Apartments, look. So if you ever want to come over just for the day, but you want to stay one night, definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. I will come and do the blue path, because it goes all the way from the harbour, look. And they've obviously painted it for some reason. Is it a cycle path? Because it hasn't got any lines on. Maybe we'll follow it one day. Look at that. Waves are coming in, Lobos. Sun is absolutely blaring today. Sun is blaring. Oh, I feel better after having my therapy session with you lot. I am barking mad though, honestly. I do question. I'm not your regular person. Do you remember, I don't know if you've ever worked in a corporate world, but I've worked for quite a few corporate companies. You know, they send you on these like training courses. I remember doing quite a few with different jobs that I had, and you'd always get like, you know, Barbara, the teacher, the training teacher. You know, the course would be something like, I don't know, manage your manager, or, you know, selling for sellers. I can't even think of a funny name to go. Anyway, it was one of them bollocks courses. And, you know, like these corporate companies always used to get you try and get your psychology people in as well. Well, I did loads of these. And my results always come back unconclusive. Like, I'd always, the teacher or the trainer would say, well, we've analysed your answers and we have no idea which box you fit in. You're sort of a mixture of all of them. I'd be like, great. You know, like when you do like a colour test and it'd be like, right, answer these questions, do this, do that. tell us this, tell us that, and we'll tell you what colour you are. And if you're a red, you're a leader. If you're a yellow, you're a psychopath. If you're a green, you're a follower. And, you know, if you're a yellow, well, you're probably going to get sacked when you get back to work. But I was just like, they were like, we don't know what colour you are. Like, I'm non-binary. I am non-binary when it comes to things like that. No one could work me out, even the psychiatrist. Maybe 600,000 likes, check that out. Well, 600,000 people like it, so I can't be going too wrong, can I? Any psychiatrist, son? I'd love to get analysed. So, right. No one's going to give you the answers, though, are they? Nobody. This is why if you went around and asked 100 psychiatrists how many people they've cured, not one of them would say anything. They'd say none. The answer would be zero, because no psychiatrist is going to cure anybody because, well, first of all, that's a missed client. And second of all, what's curable? What is curable? Because they'll always find something to discuss and catch up and this, that and the other. This is a nice little ferry boat, look. Taxi boat to Lobos. Buenos dias, todo bien? This is the Celia cruise. Lovely one. You can book this on our website as well, www.travelon.world. And if you want to, you can just take the nice little boat over to Lobos, look. The Celia cruise. There you go. Right. We are going to get back on that ferry in a minute. I'm going to show you the other way, and then I am going to sit down on that ferry and we are going to talk about all sorts of stuff. You can ask me any questions. I'll have a good sit down, I'll get myself a bottle of water. You can ask me some questions, look. Here we go. So, if you're getting the ferry from Fuerteventura, again, www.travelon.world, you bring your ticket to here, look. And you come into the Lineas Romero office here. Buenos dias. How are you? Hello, mate. How are you? Come and see this guy here, look, and he'll sort you out with your ticket and your boarding pass, look. I've just been over the other side, done the full route today. Okay. They've got a posher office over there now, haven't they? I don't like it though, do you? No. Before over there, it was like a nice little office like that, but now they've gone into that big white building. It's a little bit clinical. Yeah. So this is it, look, this is it. Definitely bring, look, your photo ID is mandatory, look. Fast ferry. Boom. And he'll sort you out, look. I'm on the 12, yeah? Yeah. I'm on it. Perfect. Have a lovely day, all right? See you later. Bye. I'm just going to get a little shot here, look. Oh, look at this. Get the old Fast Ferry logo in. Boom. There you go. Cheers, buddy. Cheers, see you later. Bye. Right, come on. Let's go. Right, so this is the bus stop, look. Bit of a dodgy bus stop, to be honest. But the bus takes you everywhere, look. Look where the bus takes you. Let me know. You could get the bus all the way down from Corralejo, if you really wanted to, all the way down to the south. You could actually get all the way down to Morro Hable. So this is the furthest point down here. And this is where it's mostly German down that end, but Costa Calma, the beaches down there are incredible. But this is the problem. It's such a long way to go. If this was closer to Lanzarote, I tell you what, you lot would be flocking to if this moved all the way up there and there was a ferry over, you would be flocking to this place because Oasis Park is really, really nice. You can feed the giraffes, you can go around, it's massive, but it's just in such a shite area all the way down there. Even if you're stopping in Corralejo, it's such a long drive down. But we do sell it on our website, www.travelon.world. You can get tickets to the Oasis Park. And if you're willing to make the journey down there, it's definitely worth it. I mean, it's a fantastic place, but it's massive. Get your walking boots on if you're going to go there. You need to be walking like it's a big old walk. Shit, what time is it? Oh, I've got 10 minutes. That boat, how has that boat got there that quickly? Our boat's already there. How has that happened? We've got 10 minutes. So this is the Armas ferry, look. So this is the car ferry the other way. So this is the one I say that if you get in a car, go onto our website, select with car, look, and you get your queue there, and you get on like that, and it's quite a big old place as well. inside. There's like 2 levels to park. It takes loads of cars, and then the Fred Olsen is over that way. Look, but we even sell that now. Before we never sold the with car option, but you can actually book it now. If you go onto the website www.travelon.world, if you go Fuerteventura, in Fuerteventura it's called Fuerteventura Ferry. If you're in the Lanzarote section, it's called Lanzarote Ferry. Go on there, you can click without a car, if you're going to come on the one that I'm going on now, the foot passenger only, and then you'll be on this one, the Lineas Romero. This one also does a bus pickup as well, and from Fuerteventura. So if you're in Fuerteventura and you're stopping in Caleta de Fuste, for example, you can book the ferry with bus, same as you can in Lanzarote. So you can get picked up, brought down to the harbour, go over, spend the day in Playa Blanca, and then after you've done your Playa Blanca and your Lanzarote bit, the boat will bring you back, and there'll be a bus waiting here to take you back to Caleta de Fuste. So that's one option. And then if you're going to take a car over, just tick or select the box that says with car, and then you'll be on one of these. And that'll take you to Ferry Hopper, which is like the big ferry comparison site, and they'll show you the best top prices for that day. There you go. These lot are all coming over from Lanzarote for the day. They're on the late one. Must have had a boozy night. Must have had a boozy night. Boozy night and a lay-in. Oh, we're on the lower deck now. So it depends on the sea level as to whether you'll get on via the top or via the bottom, look. So if you get on via the bottom, that's even easier, isn't it? Oh my gosh. I tell you what, can't wait to sit down and go for a wee. How are you, mate? You all right? You have a good day? I've just walked all the way around there. Where are you going?
Around Corralejo.
You're just going for a walk? If you're dare enough, you could walk all the way to the Campanario shopping centre.
Okay.
Go all the way to the top of the Corralejo, turn left, and go down. There's a market on, and there's a bell tower that you can climb the steps and get all the way up to the top. That's what I've just done.
Yeah.
It nearly killed me.
We always watch your videos, mate, so...
Get them stickers,
so
get in there. Lovely to meet you. See you later. Have a lovely day. All right, be careful of that car. See you later. How are you, all right? Come over for the day, have you?
Yeah, I was literally just watching you this morning.
Oh, there you go. What are you doing? Just going to have a little wander around?
Yeah, just have a little wander
Yeah,
around,
there's a market on over there in the Campanario shopping centre where you see that tower thing there.
Right, yeah.
So it's a bit of a walk, but if you want to get your walking legs on, or if not, just get on the beach and chill out. You'll like it, won't you?
What's that popcorn beach like?
Popcorn Beach is good, but it's really difficult to get there.
Is it, yeah?
Well, you have to walk for miles that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's one of them. That's like an Instagram plate. It used to be really good, but I reckon everyone's stealing the popcorn. Don't know. Here, have a couple of stickers, look.
Thank you.
Enjoy your day, all right? See you later. Have a good one. Bye. Right, we're off. We are off, I think. Oh my gosh. Right, let's get you on here. Let's see where we're doing. Let's have a look. So this is from the other side, look. From Fuerteventura to Lanzarote. And a lower way to get on. Let's get in here, look. I've got my ticket. I'm ready to get on. Tickets, please. Hello, mate, you all right? He's bringing the dog with him, look.
Yeah.
See, I don't mind dogs when they're on leads. Thank you. And there's all the people that are getting on the Fred on the Armas. So some of them will be foot passengers only. So you can do foot passenger only on these ones. Like I said, if you've got walking difficulties, not walking difficulties, or your disabilities and stuff, or you need to take a chair or something on there, the big ones are the best, if not the only ones that you can do. Happy man, get on there, come on. Yes. A long day, no, mucho trabajo. Woo. Oh, he's getting on, look, he's getting on. Get the locals on, look. They know the Canarians, they're like, get on. Amigo, ¿todo bien? Woo! A long day. Right, come on. Let's show you the departure from Corralejo. Let's show you Corralejo. Look, absolutely cool. We have walked them for quite a long time, haven't we? We walked all the way from here and we went all the way, like literally all the way along there to the Campanario shopping centre, which is there. So we've done a good old walk. Coddo's going to do it in October. You do it, Coddo. Get on here. So like I said, this one is the best for foot passengers. This is the one that we recommend, www.travelon.world. Use the code WEEKEND. You'll save yourself an absolute fortune. And you can do ferry only, ferry with bus, or complete tour, whichever one you want. I'm going to show you us leaving. I'm going to have to charge this camera up when we get on board. But for those of you on TikTok, well, we're going to have a good old chat on the ferry after I've had a wee. For those of you on YouTube that are catching up, these are the things that you miss out on. The secret conversations that us TikTokers have. Go, leaving Corralejo. Make sure to get here 10 minutes before, because it's not even 12 o'clock yet, so we're leaving a couple of minutes early. I'm going to take you upstairs and show you the views, look, because there's the better views upstairs. We'll have a good old nose up here, look. Oh, and then we're going downstairs to sit down. And I cannot wait to take the weight off my bloody legs. Killed me today, you lot have. Absolutely killed me. Oh my God. Need you see legs on here, it's a bit wobbly. Right, here we go. Wind time. So we're heading into the wind now. So on the way back, it can be a little bit, not wobbly, but on the way back it's worse than on the way there, because we're heading sort of into the waves rather than out of the waves. I mean, it is blowing quite a lot here with my phone. I'm worried that it might fall. So I'm going to show you some views and bugger off downstairs for sure. You can see everyone's hair's blowing, look in the wind. Look at that. I'm not going to lean this over the side. But that is stunning, look. Leaving Corralejo. Leaving Corralejo, heading over to Playa Blanca, or leaving Playa Blanca and heading over to Corralejo. Both are just good. So, like I said, www.travelon.world. Boom. And there's Lobos over there. Oh, right, come on. Let's get the hell down here. Whew, Jesus. It's wobbly. See if he'll give me a water. Right, come on. Let me show you the entrance into Playa Blanca. There's that other ferry, look, that we saw earlier. I don't know what it is. Oh, we might have to go and have a little look at that. There we go, look, there's Playa Blanca, look. Absolutely stunning. Welcome back to Lanzarote. Welcome back to Playa Blanca. And if you're just heading into the harbour. What is that ferry over there? Valeria. What that's doing here? Here we go. Heading into the Playa Blanca harbour. And we get quite a good position here, look. Not too far to walk as well. There we go, beautiful, beautiful views. And it has been a lovely day today, hasn't it? He's going to put that down there, look. Stop the boat bashing against the side. And there's people waiting, look, there's people waiting to go the other end. Oh, shite. And there's Playa Blanca, all open. So when we left this morning, it was all closed. Now you can see there's quite a few people around. Not as busy as Fuerteventura, if I'm honest with you. Fuerteventura looked a lot busier to me today. Oh, it's nice to be back. What a bloody day, eh? What a day. And then clouds are coming over now, look. There's the old Fred, look. So that's the big car ferry, as I said. And you can book all your boat trips, www.travelon.world. I tell you what, I've been pushing the old business today, haven't I? I've been pushing the old biz. If I make some money somewhere, if you lot are all going to Greece and bloody Cyprus, I'm screwed, ain't I? I'll have to go over there. There's Papagayo beaches over there, look. There's the Marina Rubicon and the Vulcan Hotel. Look, you can see that little volcano-looking thing there. That's the Vulcan Hotel. Princess Yaiza and the Playa Dorada beach there. And then That is the town beach, Playa Blanca town beach. Ooh, there's a copper there. Look, do you see him there in the beige? Look, he is. I've seen a few of these. The Guardia Rural. So they're in charge. Well, I don't know what they are, but they're police. But they're in charge of the rural side of things. I've seen his car around. I keep seeing him. I don't know why. I think I'm going to get in trouble with the rural. I don't know what I'm going to. I'm going to get. Maybe it's a sign. Well, there's another toilet there. Look, I didn't realise that. So there's an actual toilet up here, and they're all disabled toilets, which is strange because this boat is not really suitable for disabled people to get on and off. This is a difference. It's a bit weird, that, isn't it? It's like there's disabled toilets, but really, it's not the ideal boat for disabled people unless you can get up the ramp. There you go. You can bring your dogs, look. And this is where you can get off. After you guys. Gracias, amigo.
Gracias.
Oh, adios, gracias. A rural policeman there. Right, come on. On we go, look. Lineas Romero, the #1 ferry. This is definitely the one that you want to book. As I said, www.travelon.world. This is where you get your tickets. With bus, without bus. They do full island tours as well. Adios, David! Capitan, gracias! There you go. Right, come on. Let's get out of here. I wonder what that other ferry is. I'm intrigued as to what it is. Anybody know? Can anybody Google what that ferry is? Coddo, you're a Googler. What is that? Look, Balearia. Sounds like a disease. I've got Balearia. Balearia ferry. What is it? Is it a new ferry that's in Lanzarote? I don't think so. I know Armas. Did Armas buy that, or did Balearia buy Armas? I think maybe. But what is it? Anybody know? It's here for something. There you go. So when you get off the ferry in Playa Blanca, so if you're stopping in Fuerteventura and you get off the ferry to come to Playa Blanca for the day, well, the walk is minimal. Look, you are literally arriving in Playa Blanca. You can either go one way and have a nose at the hotels and the Playa Flamingo, which is a nice beach over that way, or you can head into town that way. So I would certainly say you're probably better off getting off the ferry and heading right, if I'm honest with you. You're going to see a lot more in that direction than you are over in that direction. But you've also got Popeyes, you've got some great little bars and restaurants there as well. The ferry has come from mainland Spain, but what's it doing here? There's the old Fred. That's a big old boat, isn't it? Like I said, that one's with the cars. It's a nice plush boat, to be honest, and it's quite a stable boat. But I do prefer the Armas. It's a little bit more fun. What a day. Absolutely gorgeous. I've really enjoyed today. It's been a good old walk. My back is killing me. My legs are killing me. My feet are killing me. My head's killing me. But it was worth it. And I said, if you missed anything, it's going to be on over on the Travel On YouTube channel, okay? I'll show you everything that you need to know. There's the Lineas Romero catamaran as well. They're a big old company, Lineas Romero. But they're a Canarian company. They started in Graciosa, the tiny little island of Graciosa. They still do Graciosa. They're the leaders in Graciosa. And then they came down sort of Lanzarote, and they've just grown and grown and grown. Such a big company now. I used to work for them. For quite a long time. I was the, what's called the commercial. Again, sales. I was their commercial, so I was in charge of making sure the tour operators sold the excursions and stuff. But again, this is why I did a video on that Martin Lewis when he's saying book with your tour operators. And I didn't say he was wrong, but I said the danger of booking with tour operators is that I know both sides of the coin. I work for the tour operators, and I also worked with the tour operators, and the control that the tour operators had back in the day was crazy. Like literally, they would dictate, be like, we want this, we want that. we want this. And you couldn't say no. You felt like you had to because they were the only ones selling holidays. They were the ones bringing everybody. They were the ones bringing people on the planes. They were the ones bringing people to the hotels. They had total control. And it was a horrible thing. God forbid you pissed the tour operator off because your business would be destroyed. And those businesses that did well worked with the tour operators but paid a lot of money. So when Ryanair, low-cost airlines, Booking.com and Airbnb came on the scene, it was fantastic. It was like giving a finger to the big boys and saying sod you. But when you work for the corporate world, you don't see that. You don't realise that because you're in it. Hello, how are you?
How are you?
I'm dying.
Come on then, Lex.
I am dying.
She's been wanting to meet you, Mr.
Come on, Lex. You've met me. Look, I was over in Fuerteventura. Did you didn't think I was coming back, did you? How are you? What's your name? Lex. How old are you?
17.
Fantastic. She had to think about that. Listen, I'm 48 and I have to think about my age all the time. You're far too young to forget. No,
that's what it is.
No, where are you lot from? Get together, look. Get in here. Where are you from?
We're from
North
Wales.
Wales.
In North Wales.
North Wales.
Yeah.
Do you speak Welsh?
Yeah, we do.
I can't.
Can you
Obviously, you know where I'm from.
Well, you're Birmingham. Are you from? Which part?
Yeah. Black Country.
Nice. Do you speak Welsh?
Fi siarad Cymraeg.
Oh my gosh.
Siarad llawn Cymraeg.
There you go. do you speak Welsh at school? Do they teach it you? Do they?
Yeah, she speaks fluent Welsh in school. They learn English in school, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a whole new world, isn't it? I like the Welsh people. They're always friendly.
Yeah.
I reckon I'd fit in Wales, but I ain't learning another blooming language. But if he's all right,
Yeah, I do all right there.
he's all right. Do they speak where like when you're going around town? Do they
I
speak?
can. Yeah, they speak English, but I can get the gist of some of their conversations.
Blimey now.
Pin bach siarad
And where are you stopping?
Palmeiras Gardens.
Any good?
Grill.
Yeah, it's nice.
Fantastic.
Right
yeah.
on the
It's like
on the
our like
front.
fourth time there, isn't it?
Oh,
Yeah,
happy
love
days.
it.
Happy days. Well, look, I'm going to leave you in charge of the stickers.
There you are,
My
Lex.
face on your case. How do you say that in Welsh?
Gwynaf fi ar ces chdi. There? Yeah.
She's done it.
She's in Barry.
Don't you worry. Listen, have a good holiday, all right? I'll see you later.
Thank you
You look
so
after
much.
them stickers and look after these ones. See you
Cheers,
later.
lady. You
See you
take
later.
care.
Have a lovely
Have a
day,
good
all
one.
right? See you
Bye.
soon. Bye. Oh, is that battery's just gone? Are you lot still there on TikTok? I don't know. If you're not, you're not. There we go. Sunday, 25 seconds left on this memory card. Have a fantastic day. I'll see you in the next one. And don't forget, travelon.world for all your trips, tours and excursions. See you later. Welcome back.